friggin'. Yo, that was like the longest start I've ever had in my life. Legit. I'm not saying that. I'm meaning that. Fucking an hour. It's fine though. I mean, I need to clean up, so that's all cool. But like, then as soon as I'm ready to go again, my daughter's like, "Hey, Dad, I gotta poop," and I'm like, "Okay, you know, people gotta poop. People gotta poop. No big deal." But she took like 17 minutes to poop. Maybe not that long, but there was a few of them. Minutes. Gato. Half. How you doing, Mama? It's so great to see you, buddy. What's up, Minnie? How you doing? Yo, who got that triple?
Eli, come on.
Oh, shit. Let's go. Almost TG. 10 Gs for you there, Minnie. Nice roll off those triple Kappa cookies. Appreciate you being here, Eli. You miss a dart yet? White Bear. Good to see you, buddy. You miss a dart yet? Because I changed it. So now it should, you know. Now it should do the thing I wanted to do with the darts when you miss the darts. Hold on. My OBS is acting a fool right now. My Twitch activity feed is not pulling up. I've got like, hold on, let me get into here so we can at least kind of, boop. Yo, hello friends. It's so good to see you. I look so smooth. Oh my gosh, I hate it. But I love you, and I'm so glad to see you guys. Thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate your lurk. Love you, homie. Having a beautiful day. All right. What were we just talking about? I was just about to make a point, and then the seal face got me. Not good at darts, right? Well, now that's okay. Now we have a thing where the darts should, if you miss, at least we have a visual feedback of it. It's gonna be good stuff. Not yet? All right, cool. Let me know. Let me know when you hit that. Oh, shit. So, disclaimer, I'm speedrunning, so if I don't answer, I'm probably mid-run, like halfway. Yo, all right, appreciate you, dude. Have an amazing run. Hope you hit that PB. You know, Eli's PB is 7 minutes. You guys know that? If not long back from post office, but that was an adventure for sure. Ooh, what happened? I feel like there's a story here, White Bear. I feel like there's a story. What happened? What happened? I kind of want a granola bar. What do you guys think? Soft and chewy. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be the judge. Wish it was 7 minutes. Hey. Yo, the fact that you lost your video, you can fucking make it whatever you want. You know? We've already all agreed to trust you on the video. This is the way it is now. So you could say whatever it is. Truth is better, but, you know. Man. This is prime. Oh, it's primo, because, like, they don't skimp on, like, the marshmallows and stuff. Man, Costco. Costco knows. Right? Post office. Went to shut down early. So we had to find another one. And also relearn how the heck the postal service works. Because it's been years since I sent anything. I was going to ask you why the hell you were sending something from the post office. Why didn't you use your dinosaur? Why didn't you use dinosaur? Pretty good. Dinosaurs are pretty good. I'm joking. Obviously, you need to use the post office still. But Wiper makes a really good point. I would say the same thing for the bank. It's been so long. I use it so little. I would probably forget how to use the bank. You know? Walk up to the teller. She's like, yes. I'm like, hi. I've already done everything I needed on the way here on my phone in the line. So I don't know why I'm talking to you. It would be a very confusing interaction. Your chocolate bar is like my brain. It's soft and chewy too. How do you know for sure? How do you know for sure unless you've tasted it, Hoff? I mean, it may not be chewy. I bet he's probably right. Maybe stringy. I don't know. Yo, 5 stream from Kato. Oop, I clipped that by accident. That's what I wanted. Yo, I think that's okay. I don't know. Somebody else check the TOS for me. I think that's fine. I trust you, Muskie. That's bad and good. That's bad and good at the same time. I'm trying to find a way to make my mic do more of an upward thing, like this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like that. So that doesn't... Because I've kind of repositioned it a little. Oh, that's better. Oh. Oh, gosh. Where have you been all my life? I like it. I forgot how to use the bank all the time. You forget how to use the bank all the time. Thankfully, pretty much everything can be done online. Everything. And I've been saying that for years. And people are like, no, you still need to, like, go there to, like... To what? To what? Mind you, I'm extremely, like, antisocial. So, like, it's my, you know, I celebrated when the lockdown happened, but I mean, like, yeah, it's, I don't think I need that interaction. If I need that interaction, I'll speak to my wife, or I'll knock on the neighbor's door, and I would knock on their door. They don't need to see me. Dark humor, everybody. Let's go, Muskie. I appreciate you, buddy. That was actually, the fact that I laughed so hard at that disappoints me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Now the streams are early, can make it again? Oh, Kato, I'm so glad. You're always a lot of fun to have in chat. And you make a great stream yourself, so I always appreciate you having you around. Thanks for being here. It's only dark humor because of light bulbs. That's good. But what about the reverse side? I mean, you know, I don't want to get into this. This is a weird area to be in. I don't mind weird areas. Some quotable quotes for you guys here. Deposit cash, I guess. Oh shit. Well, bank machine. Large amounts of cash out. I guess that's true. If you need large amounts of cash, then you're going to the bank teller. But if you need like 1,000 or less, you're going to the bank machine, right? And if you're depositing, you can deposit anything in there. You could deposit. I've deposited $10,000. Not that I've $10,000 often, but I mean, like, you know, through banking, I've definitely done that before. You know, with real estate, sometimes you have to like deposit bigger amounts of money and stuff, and deposits and stuff. And yeah, I've definitely done some of that before. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because once you deposit it and have your receipt, it's their responsibility. So if somebody came and ripped that machine off and broke it and ripped it and tore it away or whatever, as long as you have your receipt showing you deposited that, you're good. It's insurance, you're covered. So I don't know. The risk isn't really there for me in terms of depositing, but yeah, I definitely get you. Retrieving large amounts, they have limits. Yeah, so that's like one thing though. They need one desk. They need one desk for people to like take out large deposits, and they need another desk to talk to the elderly. Are we learning the postal service like fine? Oh yeah, Alicia. Didn't change the light bulb, just took the old one out. Well, I don't know what that means. 20 stream. 20! Holy shit, buddy. Let's go. Muskie, thank you. I am still not able to see my Twitch activity feed. What the hell's going on? Maybe I can pull open my browser and look at it from there, which is lame. Okay. We're good. This will be fine. Will it? Is it going to work? Oh, there we go. I see it. 20 stream from Freeze Dried Muskie. I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. The 5 stream from Kato, the 20 stream from Muskie. It's a good day to start. Good day to start a stream. Appreciate you guys so much. Go to Walgreens and add money to my cash app, then I'll just transfer from there. Go to Walgreens. Fuck the bank. Wait, would Walgreens let you deposit 50 grand, Eli? I don't, not that we've ever had this situation in our, you know, not that we've ever had this situation, but yeah, let me know. I have done some tweaking on the height meter. Before, wall click was triggering it, so some of the commands wall click was doing was copying. So I just, now that we're live, I just want to quickly test using my commands or my emotes. Okay, good. Sure, still working. Okay, so I have updated it quite a bit. This is a completely new design. I made this one from scratch. The old one I copied from a Stream Elements thing, but I decided to just go full on myself. So we're no longer connected to Stream Elements. This should completely track. We should be able to level up things based on this now. This is kind of like, I'm going to try and make this kind of like the heartbeat of the stream a little bit. And let me explain before we move a little bit further. So tier 1, business as usual. You get the same points you normally do, the same commands that you're always know when you're there. Stream when level 2 hits, the multiplier goes up to 1.5 for wells, so you start to earn more wells. And you might get access to one more command. I'm not sure about that one yet. Stream a third thing, we go up to like, I think it's 2 times 2 multiplier for the wells on number 3, and then we'll give another command, and then 4 is 3 times multiplier, and then 5th tier is 5 times multiplier on the wells. And you'll get a bunch of new commands also that you can play with. So it's going to be a little bit like subbies where you can kind of level up and stuff, but it's going to be more visual where you can see where we're at. There will be a chat command telling you when it changes, and when we hit level 5, there's some like fireworks and shit. But like this is going to, hopefully it'll go from every world we're in, whether it's modded or regular, and sort of the CCI and as well as just regular streamer bot commands will sort of work through that. So it might take some getting used to. I'm trying to figure out the best way to make it happen or whatever, but it does have a decay on it, so it does slowly go down. Once it gets to the point of level 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, those have much more points in those tiers, so it'll take a lot longer to decay level 5 than it would be to decay level 1. So level 1 does shrink down a little bit faster. That's only because it's only like, I think it's like 8 points to get level 1 finished or something like that. You can no longer spam emotes, so you gotta like go back and forth if you want to level it up with emotes. But emotes and raids, those are some free ways to get it up. The hype meter, and I'm 5. Anyway, we'll talk more about that as we need to. But last time I went to the bank was when I had to deposit $100,000. See, exactly. And I don't think you can, I don't know. Somebody can quote me. You know what? Someone can call me on this. Not quote me. Someone can call me out on this. But like, I feel like you can't. I feel like that might be a limit. USA limit for depositing cash at ATM. No maximum dollar amount. It's often 30 to 50 bills that can fit inside of the deposit slot. So, you know, $5,000, like. So there really is nothing. So there's no limit. Deposit ATM. Banks are required to report cash transactions exceeding. So if you put 10,000 or 100,000 or 10,000 in, they have to report it, but it still says you're allowed to. Multiple transactions to the. If you have a large bank amount to deposit, you may need to make multiple deposits. Yeah, you could. You could deposit $1 million into a bank machine as long as you just were willing to like spend the time putting the cash in, which is crazy. Which is crazy that, well, not crazy. I guess that makes sense. Because like I said, it's safe there, right? Like the bank machine is safe. It's safe like on paper. You know what I mean? Like it's safe on paper because there's like receipts and stuff to show what happened. So if somebody rips off the machine. Okay, are we gonna be able to play? No. Don't make me restart my game. It's fine. It's vanilla. It'll take 2 seconds. Oh, won't you please take me home? You sent one hell of a good yet gray area joke. Oh gosh, what the fuck does that mean? Where'd you send it? I don't see it. I like gray area jokes. Where's my internet? Where's my? There it is. And I tell you, depositing that much money is a damn process. Really? It took like 45 minutes? Oh my gosh. But you had to fill it all out forms. Look, we have something here called FinTrack, Eli. And when you're doing like deals for houses and stuff, it's large amounts of money. And the government actually cares where people get their money from. I don't know. This actually surprised me when I first started doing this shit. But I'm like, yeah, if you're spending over, 10,000 or maybe it's 50,000, it depends. It changes sometimes depending. But like if you're spending over a certain amount of money, you automatically have to do a FinTrack check where you like have to show where the money came from and all this shit like that, just to help with like, what's it called? Like laundering and all the other bullshit. I guess it's a good thing. Where does the general keep his armless in his sleeves? Armies in his sleeves? No! Caught him 4K laughing at that. That was bad. That was really bad, but that was like my favorite joke ever. Well, if the cash would fit in the machine. Good point. I guess, yeah. Yeah, because I imagine there is a limit to that box, right? White Bear, good point. Yep. The size of the slot determines how much you can deposit at one time, and then the size of the internal safe would, determine. You ever see somebody rip those things open in like YouTube videos? That's craziness. It's crazy how much work they gotta do. But I guess it's one of those things where the videos I'm watching and enjoying are probably people that have never done that shit before and do a terrible job, which is so funny to watch. I'm sure if you've done it before, you know exactly where to go. Like, I gotta snip this little thing here and pops it open. I don't know. I've never tried. Made a joke about the prosthetic. Yes, my friend has a prosthetic arm. Oh, for real? That's amazing. I bet you the jokes are ripe. I bet you he's definitely got some good ones. Because you gotta have a sense of humor sometimes with that stuff, right? At least the people. What? What? We just did this. I didn't restart my launcher. I restarted the game. Is that really a big deal? Oh, for fuck's sakes. This is ridiculous. This is redonkulous. I have that launcher open for like 6 weeks. I guess that's fair. Good thing we're playing vanilla. Oh, won't you please take me home? It's nothing and not safe for work, but it's like, whoa. What do you mean, the armies? What? RCPB? Doing no reset? Come on. Come on. For realsies? Dag damn it, I can't spell Curryway. Curryway is with U-R-I? I did it right. I did it right. Yeah. Huh? This one? You said he Curry beat his RSG PB. But this is no reset. This is 100,000 time video. That's 2 years old. What the hell am I doing here? Hold on. I hate this. I hate when videos do this. Yeah, here we go. No, this isn't it. No reset speed limit. Usually he would make a video that clearly shows, right? But this is how I beat my best speed. Oh, okay. So this is this way of saying PB. He didn't even put personal best in here. Very confusing. I don't know exactly what to do. I'm not like a big reaction guy. I don't really know how to do this. Like, I would love to. It's a 24-minute video. We can't watch the whole thing, but I would love to kind of just go see. Is this his run right here? Is this it right here? It's got to be. Just like highlights from it. Oh no, this is his 2021 run. I remember this face. I remember this face so clearly. Like, watching the way he reacted. Like, he looked like he was, like, seeing a ghost the whole time he was finishing this. Here's a joke. I don't say I didn't warn you. I'm going to read it quietly. That is extremely tame. That is very... Musky, I appreciate the warning on that one. That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty hilarious. My kids really love this YouTuber that has a fake eye. It's kind of gross, but there's a lot of jokes like that. Runs at the end. That makes sense. Said worse things about Crazy in a wheelchair. I was just watching one of the videos when you went live. Oh, no way. Let's go. All right, hold on. Let's pull back here. Let's see. 24. So, like, I don't know, like here. Okay, do you actually want to listen to this video? Should we react to it? I don't do that, really. Oh, hold on. Wait. A long jacket. I think what I need to do is this and then this. I keep on forgetting how to do this. There we go. Show the run. Let's go. Did he actually show the run? What's up? What's up? I want to watch you run, homie. Does he not show it? I mean, that's kind of important. Come on, Curry. Hold on, it's probably here. Oh, we were at it? After this? No, I get that, but I feel like he's cutting clips and stuff into it. Like, where's the full speed run? Oh, here. And then he left his chair. Okay, sorry, that's what happened. I don't know what's going on. This is the worst video ever. I'm sorry. I really like Curryway. I'm a fan. Go check out Curryway. This video sucks. Like, show me your run. Maybe it's not the video I wanted. This isn't like a, hey, this is my speedrun video. This is a, let me talk about my, you know, speedrunning life and stuff. Which I get. I'm cool with that. But this is, I guess, the ending, right? Like, I want to see the speedrun. The full run or whatever. What's he doing here with the fence? Or the bars? Oh, cool. Oh, strats are cool, man. You found that little pixel to hit? Oh, why, though? Does it help protect you? What is it? Why would you even need this? This is interesting. I like this strat, though. Just because of the complexity of it. Good question. I mean, like I said, it's not the best video he's made. As far as what I'm expecting from it, I guess. I don't want to talk shit if was trying to make a video like this. Hey, Angel, what do you need? Nope, go upstairs. Want me to be home soon. Love you. So cute. Bye, Pumpkin. It also prevents a sky crab situation? What sky crab situation? So 1050. 1053? I think he makes videos for casual fans. Correct. Yes, correct. But do you think because of that, he needs to now admit the original videos that got him famous? Like, also that's called a ground zero. That's called ground zero? Hold on, let me go back a little bit here. That's pretty cool. Like, but just quickly before we go on though, no, it's not a world record. This is Curryway's world record. Curryway is like, he's just like, Curryway means something to any speedrunner because when it first started in Feinberg and Curry and these guys started to really get into it, he was one of the most dedicated content creators out of all the speedrunners, and he produced like the nicest content, and he was actually skilled and that kind of stuff, and he was polite. You know what I mean? Unlike Feinberg and the other guys. So like, yeah, I mind you, I love Feinberg's content. I'm just saying, like, so when him world recording is going to be something that the speedrunning community is like going to want to talk about and see or whatever. But he started with the reason why he got so popular, at least in my opinion, was because he made these really great, simple talk over videos of speedruns. He'd be like, okay, here's the new record. Come by and check out my like reaction to the new world record. And everybody would because he talked so eloquently about it and he knew so much about speedrunning. So he's a great guy to watch that kind of stuff. So when I heard he got a new PB, the reason why I was being a bit of a dick when I started watching this is like, where's the video? Where's like the speedrun? I want to watch your speedrun. But this is more, like I said, 20 minutes of him talking and then 30 seconds of him showing the dragon fight, I think. Which is cool. Which is cool. But you get my point. That's why I was maybe a little disappointed. But this is interesting. Wow. That is so unique. What's the difference? Does that change the dragon perch, Eli? Because the way you call it like ground zero makes me think that like it's like zero eye a little bit, whereas like you maybe like improving the perching mechanics or the RSG of the perching. Nobody's missed it yet. Dang, damn it. Oh, I'll do it. I'm bad luck. Oh, if I knew what the damn command was. Damn it. Oh, yo. Okay, all right, I'll take that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like that. I like kind of needing to like hit that single pixel spot. It's like a really like intense way to end the speedrun. Cool, man. Well, GG Curry. You're still one of the goats. You're still one of the goats. Even though I didn't like that video, it's still a goat. Still a goat. And like that's what happens, right? Like you do like you just kind of like go loose, Eli. You just kind of go loose and like play like a no reset. You know what I mean? And that's how you get your world record. Or that's how you get your PB. You just chill. You just like do it like you've done a million times without any extra stress, right? Oh, you've missed it? Oh, did you guys did the pet get hit by a dart? Wait, yeah, you did. Yeah. Not today though, right? Okay. Well, I don't think I have a cooldown for me. Okay, I'll stop. I'm just taking away all the darts now. Did you? Yeah, but did you see it? It should have hit Keith. Let me do it manually just to double check and see. A Baron. And now. Here, ready? And the sound. It's like. You didn't see it happen? You were watching? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Huh. I wonder. Uh-oh, hold on. Huh. Wait a minute. Something's missing. Maybe I didn't actually... Yeah, I haven't actually synced these up yet. Oh, shit. Everything is here. Everything's ready and available. It's just not... Damn it! Hold on, hold on. Hold on. You know what? Let me just see if I can just quickly spot what we're wrong here. How's everybody doing, by the way? Hope everyone is amazing. This is me, I'm vamping. Maybe this will help. Oh, but yo, appreciate you, Amanda. Hope you're having the best day ever. Are you working today? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, you're working today. Hope the day is going awesome, dude. Thanks for the lurk. I think I missed this chunk. Yeah. 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 Hold on. I think I can fix this on the fly. Doo doo. Who's a good streamer we can watch a clip of? What's Addy been up to? What's Nisa been up to? What's XP been up to? What have the Ravens been up to? That can go in here. Is that gonna fit? That should work. I want to go to some sort of like code school, so I learn actually how to do this right.
Now I'm lagging. Oh, hi.
Are you a box? Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Cardboard armor.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this can take longer. Do 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 do. Sure, just let it go. Boom, boom. You forgot all about that clip? I love the random ones that you don't remember. Do do do. Eli deleted all of his clips. The overlay is asking for an IRL stream of me taking stuff to the post office. Huh. You want unfiltered gremlin energy? Check out how that wipers. I mean, would you ever do an IRL stream? What would make you think that's okay? What would make you want to give that a shot? I don't know. I don't know about me. I don't have an answer. But like, I guess cooking doesn't count. Like leaving your house, meandering around, like you know, like the bravest of them do. What would do that for you? I don't know, man. I think that for me, it would take some sort of event that would be like just an endless amount of stuff to do and talk about. Like a market or something would be nice. I think like a fair would be cool. I don't know. That's what I would do. Oops, shoot. The sound is epic. I changed the sound too. I don't think I want to be doing such things in the city I live in. Really? Oh man. Is it just like look, I'm gonna say, and maybe not the right time to talk about it. Maybe it's the perfect time to talk about it. Maybe it's a Discord thing, but more so than ever in my life, have I been getting a response strictly from people from maybe not the UK, but maybe strictly Britain, like people that have been sort of like having an issue with not more have an issue with sort of like enjoying the city or the nation they live in. Hey Nisa, I think I just said your name like 5 minutes ago. Hope you're amazing, my friend. That is a very cute emote. Anyway, yeah, if that's the case, I hope everybody finds some peace and joy. But if that's just coincidence and it's not really a thing, then I'll move on. Hello, my friend. Oh, I gotta turn that damn thing off. I don't know why it's still making sounds. Scuba-da-doo-doo. Where can I turn you off? That's loud and annoying. And we don't even have that we don't even have that thing working anymore, so if I get rid of it, then it's gonna make it much better. Hey, you know what? Let me just quickly disappear for 1 second. Oops, that's not what we want. We want to get rid of you. Okay, so why am I still getting that sound then? You guys heard that sound, right? I'm not crazy. I think that was from the old height meter, but it's not. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever that sound is, we'll just deal with it. After I quickly check through one last thing here, I'm like, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. As I'm worrying about it. No, I don't see it. I don't see what's causing that. So I'll have to look into that later. Weird though. Weird though. You probably should random. I would recommend it. Easy one to blame. You did a Hoff. And now you're at 0. Oh no! That's right. Do a darts, Nisa. Do a darts. Maybe you'll get bullseye and have 5,000 in your pocket. Okay. Also, I fixed the adventure game. So, oh, in fact, you know what? So it should give you points automatically now. Also, so I did this because I have so many damn games and stuff. Does this work? Should have worked. I just made you. What is going on in my thing, man? What's going on in my? What? Maybe my streamer bot reset? Oh no! Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh gosh, my streamer bot like froze in the last 20 minutes. I was gonna quickly just reset it. I might have lost a whole bunch of shit that I just made. No, whatever. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Let me. It's no big deal. Let me quickly grab. I can grab the message that I made to put in that command though. So let's give you that, and then. Dang it, man. I must have done that. Must have been what happened. So this is the command I ended up using. Dang it, I bet you a bunch of shit deleted. Okay, something like that. That was what the command was going to be. Just to remind everybody kind of what there is around. And now that I have that copied, might as well throw that back in real quick and just add that here. So we have it available. So that'll be games. I'll call it games list. I wonder what else I lost from that crash. Shit, I did so much. Great. Great. Bum 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 ba do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Streamerbot's acting really silly. Why? Is it because I already have this command? Oh, I have the command. I made the command. I didn't set the trigger. I suck. Okay, so... Or I did set the trigger, but it got deleted from that reset, and then now it shows an empty trigger, which means that everything was created. It just took away one of the things that did. So, there we go. Games should now be working. Excellent. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Damn. What a start. Alright, so, yeah, that's it. We're back. Now the troubleshooting is over. So the height meter, it's going to make some weird sounds today, and that's the only thing I think that's currently not working right. So let's go, finally. Let me click was a good call. Easiest way to do things. Just quickly blame click. The points when the cooldown is down. Okay, I'm going back to lurk. Okay, so Mama, thank you so much for being here. You're the best, even when you're supposed to be lurking. You're around. We have our Canadian flag we made last time. It looks pretty good. You know, it looks pretty good. We got some advice on it. So, you know, our advice was to possibly change the curves to look more like a circle. But I think I'm going to leave it. It does the trick. It does what we needed. A giant flag over there. Canada Day, we have officially celebrated. We're good Canadians. Yo, bikers with a 5 stream, homie. Was not expecting that. I am so appreciative of your 5 stream streak, my friend. Hope your day is going absolutely amazing today. I need to pull this up so I can see my activity feed today because it's not working on my OBS. There we go. Appreciate you a ton, dude. Yes. What is going on? The duel. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, okay. Wait, there you go. I gave you instructions. I wonder why it said bet amount, though. I guess I considered a bet amount. Because you're betting that you win the duel. Yeah, of course it's a bet amount. Today's going to be a fun day. We are going to, we're done with the tree, the Raven's tree for now. We're going to let Mama come in whenever Mama has some time and, you know, do some beautification before we really try and figure out how it's going to be finished. I think the only thing I really want to do is get a ladder or a vine or something coming down here so we can have a little walk-up area. And then that'll be it for here. So we got to light up the area and do some other fun little things, create the path. But I'm going to wait for the building to be done before we start messing with the exterior like that. So today we have one thing we want to do, and I don't know if you check the title, but we are mansioning today, and it has been a few months since we worked on this house. Yo, what's up, Dan? Oh gosh, freaking
Dan Dog just raided with 1 views.
I appreciate you so much, Dad. Thank you for being here, buddy. Your homie might have died. Yeah, the homie that was coming after me just died from that raid. What are you up to here? Every time I see you clip your caving, it makes me nervous.
Just have to disappear out the camera.
Is this a baby villager? Homie, you've made some wrong choices in life. This is not what you want.
Over there
Your
with
parents
that
will be so
one.
disappointed in you.
I had that for a long time.
Let's go. I love your skin, Dan. It's so great to see you. How was your stream, my friend? Did you get up to all sorts of unique shit? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a nice describing word there. Unique is what I got. Puppy gang attack! The kennel hath arrived with a bang. You know what, the kennel, if you've ever been to a kennel before, there's a lot of banging going on in there. Yo, I mean, spay and neuter your pets. Welcome, Dan. I am always happy to see you, buddy. Hope you had a great stream. Pleasure to see you, and I appreciate you thinking about us. Casual leaves the game to get a drink. His stream was chaos. Was on Fortnite with peeps. Oh, that sounds amazing. Hope you had fun playing Fortnite. Did you any victory royales or anything like that? Today we're working on the mansion, like I said. I wanted to sleep, so I ran running over here, and I'm trying to find someone's house to sleep in. I'm gonna sleep in Trevor's house. And we have to think a little bit about the rest of the structure. First thing I want to do today is mine some end stone. Here's the interesting thing. I once saw... 21 minutes, I'm guessing. Huh. That's shit, dude. But with the crash edited out, could you still have a 1430? Like, you know, whatever. You can't edit a video or whatever, but let's say you do. Let's say you just cut that shit out and then, like, make that video. I'm saying make that video. 14 minutes is a fucking insane time. Like, make that video. Just for me. Make us so I can show it on stream. I don't know. I want to live vicariously. We didn't get any wins, but I got a high blood pressure. Yo, this is good. That's a consolation prize. Have you ever used one of those like pulse meters on stream? I would love to do that. Only because I get kind of like, you don't know. I try to stay cool. Maybe not always, but I get pretty intense and you know, I get pretty into it sometimes, and I think it'd be interesting. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want that. What the hell's going on with the height meter? Let's try this. I think it might have been. Yeah. Let me just check my variables real quick and make sure it's still on point. Yeah. All right, back to 0. Ugh, that sound. Stream, you know what, guys? Here, just 1 second. StreamerBot is going so slow and laggy right now. Something's up. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna restart it. So commands won't work for like 4 seconds. So hold on, or like 10 seconds. Okay, off. Relaunch it. If I can find the damn command or the damn icon. There we go. So while that's loading, my Fitbit kept yelling at me, so I took it off. Dude, you're in trouble. Breathe. Like, fuck you. I'm glad you had fun, Dan. Sounds like you have a lot of time, a lot of good times playing Fortnite. I've never been into it, but if there's one thing I would enjoy about Fortnite, it would be like the intensity and sort of the I don't know. I'm not a competitive person, but that's kind of the whole thing with Fortnite from what I've been watching. So I would try to embrace the shit out of that. That's for sure. Yo, what's going on, TikTok? Nice to see you. Nex. Sled Nex. Okay, that. Appreciate you, homie. Thanks for saying hi. How's your weekend? It was a good weekend. Pretty chill. I had a little mini fire out back with the kids. Got a little marshmallow action going on. We watched a movie. Did some cleaning. A real shit weekend. Nothing to write home about. Well, that was a great weekend. I left it healthy and happy, but yeah, you know, it was good though. How was everybody else's weekend? What did you guys get into this weekend? Hopefully the project, now the teaser has released. I'll be into Minecraft Return, potentially 3 to 4 weeks. Dan, what's the link for the teaser? Send it into Discord, and we'll. I think you already did actually. We'll watch it live. I'd love to watch the teaser that you were working on. Just let me know. I'm gonna go because I'm trying to get quality into a tournament for a different game. I'll be back. Ooh, qualify into a tournament for a different game. Cole, I'd love to hear more about that when you get back, buddy. Hey, 1 in 6 darts misses, so you know it's up to you to hit that RNG. Not too much here. Drained our pool. Really? In the hottest time of the year? I guess that makes sense. That's when it gets expensive to clean and shit, right? No one's really using it anymore, so my dad wants to take it out. Take it out. Okay, we're talking about like an above ground. Has anybody here ever tried to dismantle and like tear up an actual in-ground pool? Okay, good, because it's a fucking nightmare. We need like backhoes and all sorts of shit. It's not fun. The teaser of the server is 15-second clip. The other by the other party involved. Fair enough. Yeah, let me know if you post it to Discord or wherever, and we'll have a look at it. But other than that, I'm sure everybody can do their best to go and have a peek and enjoy the teaser that you guys set up. Sounds like you have some fun times ahead. We need lots of endstone, and I want to get endstone in a weird, fun way. Do you guys want to join me? You don't have a choice because they're coming with. We're going to go to the end. That's where they make endstone, and we're going to take a wither with us, and we're going to go find an island. We're going to dig a hole in the thing, plant the wither, and then try and have the wither track us. And as it follows us down a long pathway, it's going to just destroy tons and tons of endstone. I feel like this is going to work really well. I saw G is the key do it once, like 3 years ago. Almost worked perfect. So I feel like we could probably get it to almost work perfect too. didn't see anything about how he set it up. I just kind of saw him doing it, so I feel like this is gonna be just fine. I haven't swam in a pool in probably 4 years or so. Find it way too cold. Yeah, I feel that. You ever go to a pool that's like not heated, but like baby heated, just a little bit of heating? General okay for the teaser. Put it in videos and links. Put it in videos and media, whatever, and then we'll watch it from there. Just because it fills up pretty quick. In general, it's pretty empty right now, but you know what I mean. It's always better to put it where it's supposed to go. Show. Let's throw it in. Yeah, pics and memes, or you can put in art too if you want. But all right, there we go. Got the link. You guys are ready? I need a button to pause my music. Okay, I probably have it on my keyboard right now. Wow. Look at that. Is that Spawn? Oh, what a teaser. No. Oh, then you put me into an ad. I mean, that wasn't your choice. All right, cool. Well, that was one hell of a teaser. That's that Spawn we just saw? Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Some work went into that one. Thank you, Mama. I find it cool. You ever have one of those baby heated pools? I think that makes so much of a difference. Because I'm with you. Like if you're to the point where it like freezes your skin, where it starts to like, you know, like make your flesh like firm to the touch because it's so cold. Like, you know what? I don't want to be in there either. No, fuck that. Like maybe if I'm like out in some adventure and there's like a natural body of water that's cold, I'm gonna jump in just for fun. But like, I mean, like, yeah, I don't want that shit either. My dad was the biggest little baby when I was younger, and we had a little tiny pool and just heated the crap out of it. And then we moved into another house that had a pool, and then we fixed it up and then heated the crap out of it. And it's worth it, I guess. If you're gonna spend the money on the pool, you might as well spend the money on just a little heater. To help it with that, you know. We got it up to like like 80 degrees or something one day. It's crazy. That certainly was a teaser, wasn't it? That's either the survival or the creative spawn. Cool, cool, cool. Is it kind of like a what's it called? Prison SMP type thing? Ooh. Let's see if somebody do wells right now. Somebody that's chatting, do exclamation point wells, because after Hoff is done, I want to see if these points get distributed correctly. Because the points on the adventure games that Hoff's doing, there you go. Thank you, Random. It's supposed to give points to everybody afterwards that's been active in the last few minutes or talked during the game. Yeah, after he starts the game, anybody that talks gets points. So yeah, just so everybody can kind of double check on that. Let's see if it's all over. And I haven't read all of these stories. Chat GTP wrote most of them. Therefore, if there's anything wrong or awful or terrible in them, then I'm going to delete it and we'll move on. But don't... These aren't clippable moments if it does something terrible. We're learning how to use AI. Survival and creative server with each world's having their own individual dimensions. Oh, that's fun. Are you guys using that one, what's that world, that server where you can go through a portal to get to like another server or whatever? I can't remember what it's called. Awesome plugins though that can do that kind of stuff. Hey, bro hates me today. Hey, bot hates me today. Yo, look, there's no look. I do have the ability to change the slider for like hate to love, but I promise that it's all the way towards the love side, just a smidge into the hate. That's not exactly what they call it, but it's something like that. I think hate and love is what they call it, probably. Bungee cord, white bear. That sounds really familiar. Yeah, that sounds really familiar. Maybe that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, Mr. Sir used to talk about that all the time. How we weren't allowed to use bungee cord because for some reason it was going to screw up our server. So I would always ask him, like, no. Iron, I'll take. Wool can go back there. Try and get sorted here a little bit, homies. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. What's up, buddy? Oh, is that you, sweetheart? Hello. Oh, there you are. How are you, monkey? You should. What do you want? You want a snack? Is that your way of saying please? You're very cute. All right, I'll give you a snack. What do you want? Thanks, buddy. It's okay. What do you want? don't know? What's the most special yummy treat toy ever? Or special yummy treat ever? Yes, she is, buddy. And I said you guys can have a snack. So what do you guys want? Carrots. You want carrots? We might be out. I think we're out. But I can go and check. But if we're out of carrots, what do you guys want? What do you want? You have to place your order. No? Okay, alright. Alright, well hurry up. Think of something good. It's gotta be good though. If it's not good, I'm not gonna get it for you. Just kidding. Your what? Your order? What order? What? Oh! Your order? What do you mean? Oh, you want to place your order. Like you're at... Okay, alright, go ahead. Or would you like...
I want apples.
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, buddy. I'll get you apples. Okay. Why are you talking like that? I love you. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, guys. I gotta get some apples. I'll be right back. Apples and carrots. Like, we have Rice Krispie squares up there. I don't know what the hell's going on here. They're trying to make me look good. I appreciate it. Your son thinks similar to me, right? Well, I don't know. I'd go for the Rice Krispie square. I mean, I'm eating a sugary... this thing. I'm eating a granola bar. So, I appreciate you guys. Okay, alright, guys. I'm gonna go get them an apple. I'll be right back, homies. And then my wife will be home soon, and then I don't have to do this anymore because she's taking over. Let's go. That's okay. I love my kids. BRB.
Guys, this is what we call propaganda. Ask your parents about that. Just do whatever feels natural right now. Do whatever feels natural.
Okay, so is this outside?
Thanks for the TikTok tip, bud.
Okay, so maybe this is pretty.
Yeah, we're kind of good here. Like, we do need to get all the.
Wait, where is it? Oh no, the other pillar's over here. Never mind. Sorry. So yeah, we have a couple trees.
Raid
that I
message.
can remove.
Oh, I hit the raid message. Amazing. You can see it from up here. You can tell it's not done, but can you imagine how good this is gonna look when it's done? Oh my gosh! I don't know. You know what? I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt, Foxy, but even the way you placed these plants is just perfect. Like, you framed it perfect.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can look at a spot. I look here. We'll go here.
Is the color of the book always the same?
I look here.
Or would it change when you take it
So
out?
you can actually decorate out how the bookshelf looks. There's a full one. There's a semi.
You will never hold a bundle. They release bundles, man, to seal.
Almost. Create like a bookshelf
that's not
animation. By putting a hopper on it, sucking the books out automatically. You can have them.
Like, hi. I've already done everything I needed on the way here on my phone in the line, so I don't know what I'm talking to. It's very confusing interaction. Your chocolate bar is like my brain. Stop. How do you know for sure? How do you know for sure unless you taste it? It may not be true. How much chocolate eggs?
It works. Look, there's a village. Murr, look what you did. Look what you did, Murr. If there's lava around, then you really did it. I bet you there's some fire. I don't see a sunflower, but definitely see a good village. Thank you. Did I?
All right, we back.
Don't even joke with me. Did I actually pass the fire?
Look at this doggo.
You did actually probably roll this.
Hold on. I guess I can't do it on the screen.
This is the time zone. It was I feel the sunflowers.
Look at doggo. Oh, did walls break? Random and white bear. Can you do the command to see if... Oh, right. Did we get a... What's the... You got some wells? Was it enough, though? Or it wasn't the same amount as the... They're not being automatically given to everyone after the adventure? Got you. Thank you. Yeah, wells are automatically given every time you post a message, but it's like a random number between 0 and 20 or something like that. So it confuses things a little bit. I just like people getting wells for talking. So let me make a note. I just went and fixed that, and I thought I got it, but I guess I didn't. So we can... So for now, the way we'll get around it is if you run the game yourself, Mama can give you the points, or any mod in here can give you the points. But it won't be for everybody until I get this fixed. I'm not going to be able to read that handwriting later. You gained... Oh! A little under 300. Oh, so you did gain some. It wasn't the right amount. So maybe there was some... Okay, well that's different, because if it didn't give you anything, then I'm going to try and figure out why it's not finding the active chatters. But if it did give you something, then the problem is the math, probably. Okay. Maybe wrong number. It's like I'm leaving myself clues for later. Sweet. Alright. Should we go fight a wither? No, should we let a wither help mine us endstone? You got 50-something, not 300. Oh, okay, so his math was done. So if it was 50-something, then that would mean that it would be just probably from the messages posting. Because you could post, like, what, like 4 messages or something and probably get that much? Yeah. Something like that. Cool. Well, the information is that it's not working. Well, it's working, but it's not fully working. 74. 74 is the number. That does seem high, though. Back to Lyric. Thank you so much, Mama. 74 does sound like more. Because like I said, 15 is the max you could randomly get per message. So you'd have to send, like, like 7 of them. I'm stupid. I described the server wrong. You're not stupid, homie. Marcus Click made it. I'm just honestly, random. I'm not. There is no defense there. Yes, 100%. That's why it doesn't work. Yes, guaranteed. But the good news is I've never ever been a coder or developer, and I've learned what the hell C# was like a few months ago. So I think we're doing all right. There's a lot of problems, and it takes me a long time to troubleshoot them. But usually we get there. My connection has started to become a little bit unstable, but I've noticed that it's not my connection that I have here. It's my connection through Twitch. So I don't know if that means it's my fault or if there's some sort of problem between me and Twitch, but just heads up, if it gets a little bit jerky, that might be why. So we use 2 separate servers, but 1 network. Oh, to go between the servers, we use Velocity. Twitch might be having issues too. That's what I'm thinking too, Random. That's always a possibility. They're a big server. They probably have potential for shit to go wrong, right? So let's think about... Sorry, I should have muted for that. So let's think about the logic behind what we're about to do here. We are going to go to the end. We're gonna dig into the ground a little bit. And we're going to spawn a wither. And then we're going to have the wither chase us, I think. What? Is that loud? But for that to happen, I think the wither has to be able to spot us, meaning that maybe we need to dig like a 1 tall block tunnel all the way across kind of the island, and then like have him follow us through that tunnel as we walk backwards. And then once we get to the end, well, they're gonna despawn. It takes more than 5 minutes. It'd have to be a 5-minute fight. It is louder than usual. Thanks, buddy. It did seem louder. Why though? Maybe my main stream. I can turn my main streamer bot down again. I'll do that. Let's see if that helps. Hey, Roo, could you do your sound? Oh, you probably can't, right? Auto snooze ads. Is that any better, guys? Oh. It's my wife. How the fuck is that ad allowed on Twitch? What did you get? All right, we back. That was wife. I know, now we need to know. An update and can now auto snooze ads after a raid. Wow. Huh. Well, we have SiriBot here. I just don't use it. What does SiriBot best for? Maybe we should use it more. No, we've got enough bots around here. SiriBot is only here strictly for the spam protection. Because it like automatically like sometimes can trigger when a follow bot thing comes in. You don't have to press anything. It just realizes it and just stops letting people follow or whatever, which is so good. And honestly, Mama's only like 3 seconds slower than that, so we don't really need SiriBot. But you never know. I don't want the mods to feel like they have to be here every second. So yeah, it's nice to have that backdoor protection. Okay, let me see here. Let me try and get myself into position. I think we're good. I think we have everything we need. We have wither stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. I think, maybe. Yep, right there. Tons of withers. Okay, let's do it. Let's just head to the end. We need to fill this whole thing with endstone. Oh shit! We already have a bunch in there. Oh damn. Okay, we're gonna fill the rest of it, and I'll put this away. No, because we need that for the building still. So let's take this. Take that, put all this away. I don't need you, and I don't need you, or you, or you. Okay, that can all go. Put this in my storage, and then we're gone. We're just trying to stay organized here, guys. 7 stream streak. Appreciate you, Rue. Let's go, buddy. Whole friggin' week. Some rude British guy that was recently taken off TV for safety. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Post your complaints if you got them. The command is to enable the raid snooze in SiriBot's chat. Oh, okay, okay. So you go into their chat and click raid snooze. Should we just do that? Should I go do that right now? I mean, you're my mod. You guys can tell me if we should. I feel like we should. SiriBot. Oh, and if you do the top wells command to try and get the leaderboard, now SiriBot should be off of there now. Woo! Pay me. Pay me! Yo, it worked! Oh, stream stickers is still on there, though. Stupid stream stickers, I gotta remember that. Okay, SiriBot Twitch. And then the command is... Wait, hold on, where's the chat? Hold on, did they change the way this looks? What the hell? Oh, no, it's because they're live, that's why. Because they're always live. Oh, yo, Kato just went in there. I see you, buddy. I see you doing raid snooze. Okay, how do I get... Why can't I get chat here? This is a weird looking chat for me. Am I in some theater mode or something? What the hell is this? I would bring it over and show you, but I'm in like my personal browser here that I don't generally... I don't know why I don't bring it over. Why can't I use chat? I see you, White Bear. Needs a refresh. Update it, then you can try the command again. What? Okay, I'm gonna try refreshing it. Oh, it's probably an internet connection thing for me, maybe, because I just got kicked off the server. Oh, it's restarting. Never mind. Why can't I chat here? She was White Bear, yeah, you guys went there. That's pretty funny. Hold on. If I go into this. Is this my regular account? No, that's not. Okay. You guys just see the regular chat, right? Weird. Why does it look weird to me? Why does this look weird to me? Is this mobile? On my browser? Yes, it was. That's crazy. It just a link from Google automatically took me to a www.m.twitch.tv site, but it didn't like give me any indications. So I had to look up at the bar to see it. But now I can see my chat. Okay. Raid snooze. Didn't work. Oh, I will snooze ads when you receive a raid, if snoozes are available. Yeah. I'm as cool as White Bear and Kato now. Anything else we should do while we're in here? Took me a minute to figure that out. Okay. Does it have the dot? It does, random. Dude, 100%. Yeah, you know what? I should look to chat. You would have helped me a lot faster. Shut up, Alicia. Okay. Let's put this over here, and we're gone. We got some fun stuff to do, so let's hurry up and do it. We've been talking about it for like 20 minutes. Netherite. And then we can put quartz in here. And then leaves and walls. All that's left. Let's go. Yo, okay, now the height meter seems to be correct. You don't like that it's working finally? Dude. Do you still feel sadness when that happens? Hoff? Is it all is it worn is it taking the sting off yet? You still feel sadness when that happens? Okay, we're done. I have a lamp on me, or a lantern on me, that I'm just gonna throw on the floor right there. Because I don't have a magnet in this world, and I'm gonna take advantage. SirBot is the best Twitch bot. I'll stand by this. ClickBot's pretty good. I think it's probably one of the best bots because it seems to be, to me, the least selfish. 3 in a row. Holy shit! You really missed 3 in a row? That is some crazy odds. 1 in 6 random. So what's that like? Do you just multiply, or that like 1 out of 18 that you've lost, that you've missed so far? That's crazy. Or you've got like your odds that you hit were like 1 out of 18, or is that how that works? You just add them? I don't know how that works. I don't know nothing. It still hurts. Honestly, that's the answer I wanted. Is that terrible? That's what I wanted to hear. I want to know that it still means something. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, SirBot's the best. I feel like there's a better. Man, that sound is gonna drive me crazy because I don't know where it's coming from. I feel like there's a better. It's from here. I had a browser window open with that stupid thing playing. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, it's gone. We did it, guys. Yeah, it's 1 in 216. How the fuck do I not know math? You're kidding me. Okay, what? We got 5 minutes. You can do it again. I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. See how this turns out. We're going to the end. /menu. End right here. Yeah, it's a long 3 minutes. I like those cooldown messages. It keeps things simple and easy to understand. Okay, since we have the most amazing app in the world. Ow, dude. Ow, what'd I do? Did I look at you? Sorry. Come here, let's fight. Fight like men. I'm friggin' these guys have destroyed me from Nature's Aura. I hate them now. I hate these stupid things. After Nature's Aura, remember that when I kept on dying, they were like, they hated the shit out of me. They were like, man, it was brutal. It was brutal. The moment I went to the end, all the enemy would like attack me, and they were like brutally like vicious too. If I miss, I leave. Oh man, I'm sorry about these messages. Something's effed up with this meter, and I hate that, but it is what it is. So, sorry, I'll get that fixed next time. But just ignore the messages for now, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. Let's just go out there. I don't know. Okay. Okay. What's a good island for this? A long one, right? We want it to be long because we're gonna make like a big tunnel through it, and then have him sort of like chase us through the tunnel. This is decent. This is decent. It's fairly long. I guess. Let's just try it. I don't know. Like, what are we really looking for? So, let's start like right here. As far off as we can. Maybe we'll go into like the side of the island or something. And then, yeah, like right here. I don't know. Like this? Has anyone ever done this? And then we go like this. And then maybe we take this all the way across. Oh, no. Okay, so we'll put the wither here. Like this. Nice. Oh, was I a cat? I forgot about that. Yeah. But whenever I'm the cat, I want to do that meme from the. It's like my favorite thing. It's like, you guys ever see the video of the old man who like accidentally is like a cat for his meeting, and he doesn't know how to turn it off, and he's trying to let everybody know it's fine. Like they know he's not a cat, so they can continue talking. And it's like just his voice is so like, it's so like feeble and like concerned, but like still like very serious about what's happening. Like I don't know, I just love it. It's my favorite video. So whenever I see that cat face, I want to be that old man. So that's, I don't know why I told everybody that. So I think that we'll put the wither here, and then if I go like this, and then I don't know, just for now go like that, and then put like some sort of a trap door out. I feel like we could just like slide backwards through this tunnel while he's looking at us, eyeballing us, and that might be enough just to keep us safe, right? So like this, go like that, and then just like dig this hole all the way to the end and spawn the wither there, and just keep walking backwards, and then like we get to the other side of the thing. And then we've got stacks and stacks of endstone. I mean, how long would it take to just mine it? I don't know, but this is way more fun. Fact that I can't get by with my 9 to... Wait, can I go like this? Oh. I broke it. I broke it. Shit. Oh fuck, I definitely broke it. It's okay, I rebuild it. Like that. There we go. Perfect. There. You should keep hitting him with your fist so he keeps breaking blocks. Is that the way it works? Okay, well if I gotta keep punching him, then that's what I'll do. Is that how you get him to break blocks, is by punching him? Huh. Oh geez, we're only halfway. Not even halfway yet. So I'll just keep punching him, and then he'll keep on breaking, and I'll punch and break, and hopefully we don't get kicked out of our little one wide, one tall area here. Oh, I could just shrink myself! What the fuck? There. I mean, that's better. He stopped breaking blocks when I did an RL craft recently, so I had to punch him again. Oh, so you've done this before recently, Kato. Any advice? Any advice? I guess you've just given it to me. Hit him with your fist. Good news is I have my crab claw, so I get extra reach. So maybe that'll help. Hey, maybe we're gonna get the crab claw now that they're bringing the golem in. I've already read an email. That's all the advice I got. I mean, that's all we need. We're fine. I mean, honestly, here's the funny part. Maybe we have enough endstone already. No, we need more than that. We need more than that. But that would be pretty funny. Click, brain, cell, hit the corner, and has an idea. Wait, are you telling me that your brain cell hit a corner and you have an idea? Or I have an idea? This is a great idea. There's no reason to make fun of this one. Nope. We are in good shape right now. Okay, so that is the end of the path. Just for fun, let's actually do this too. Let's add some torches. Why? I don't know. Because it's gonna make it nicer. Ooh, let's use end rods. No, I'm not. That'd be dumb to use end rods. Block of coal. Keep on hitting my button to pull up my digital storage. Okay. All right, let's do this. Un momento. Un momento, por favor.
I made it extra large on purpose, chef. That is for spices, herbs, that kind of stuff. What would be your recommendation? Top 3, maybe 4 herbs or spices that I should be growing on that windowsill. I'll let properly placed Twitch alert / command. Use different flexibility.
Yo, sorry, I'm back. Kids are
I'm gonna waste my time.
on mission
Like,
today.
like no, they know exactly
Freg.
that we want.
Yo, welcome, Kato. Good to see you, my friend. When are we gonna get another world update? Like, what's next? Yo, you hit the dartboard. That proves that those are straight odds, dude. Random. I don't know how the hell that happened. That's crazy. Oh, you still have to gamble? Best place to be. A bunch of old biome vote updates that never happened yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was saying. The CraftWell is probably going to be a thing eventually. Like, I feel like a lot of people were upset about the crap. Not upset. I've had a lot of people were bummed that we didn't get the crab claw, and I feel like maybe I was only saying this because I wanted the crab claw, but I felt like Mojang showed more than normal that they wanted it. And what do you mean by that? I mean, like, I think that they did. Maybe I have to go back and check history to see if I'm wrong here, but I feel like they did a little extra to sort of rejig everybody's thinking about what it was. Like, they wanted to sort of like, I feel like they tried to improve it afterwards, and they were like, you know what I mean, which isn't a reason in itself to like to say that that's what they wanted or whatever. But I remember, like, for example, like, I got little hints. Remember when the LA came out and Jeb was like, did that interview, and he said, like, when I first started at Mojang, like, whenever I get into a talk, I want to go like closer. When I started at Mojang, I had this idea for this mob. It was like the LA, and I developed it for years, and I was really excited to bring it in, but I wasn't able to, and I've kind of like held on to it for years, and now we finally get the chance to like give it to the public as a vote. Do you think there's any fucking chance that he can do everything in his power to like make that seem like the best, or do maybe even in talks or like events or whatever to talk about it and try and promote it a little bit, because that's his baby. Like, of course he wanted that one to win. And I felt like I saw a tiny bit of that with the LA. Like, they did sort of have a little extra. I felt like there was a little bit of an extra sort of like spark in the voice when they're talking about the LA. Maybe it was my opinion. But I felt like I felt that a little bit for the crab claw too. These are extremely subtle things that I don't think that probably aren't even real and maybe aren't even noticeable. But that's what I'm going on. I'm going on these little subtle hints that I feel like they're steering us, which is what I would do if I owned Mojang and I had something as incredible as Minecraft and the future of it was in my hands. I would not want to say to the entire world, hey, let's Bodie McBoatface this shit and like really fuck it up by just letting the public decide. Let's really try and steer people towards the better choices and not really give them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the wrong way to do things. But I don't know. I feel like the integrity of the game is more important than like everybody feeling like they got their vote in. That's my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. Also worth mentioning that my guess is that we get a new biome in the winter update 121.9. Have you had any thoughts or hints about it? End stuff or maybe overworld? Also worth mentioning, we should be getting the glare. We should be, or we will be. Third mob vote. Like, should be like, that's your opinion? I'm on the fence. I like the idea of new mobs, but I'm also like sort of concerned about overcrowding a little, because Minecraft itself is a big game, but every biome already has quite a few mobs and stuff. And I'm like, before we start just throwing mobs in, let's like I think we should address the boss situation first. So I would be maybe more interested in like the Iceologer before the glare. They add new mobs every year, you know. But the glare is a hostile mob, which is new. Beaches haven't been updated for long. Ooh, beaches are a good one. Crabs, beaches. Oh, of course, white bear, good idea. I feel like a beach update would be a minor one. You know, let's say they really try and go with it and say, okay, now the beaches are actually going to be like the size of like, you know, like mesas or whatever. It's like, okay, fine. You know, add some palm trees. Maybe some shells. I'm trying to think of what else they need, right? It's already there. You just need to make it bigger, which I feel like would be easier than them adding like a dark oak forest or something. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. End update would be a major update such as 122. Are we done talking about that yet? Are they going to give that to us, you think? I'm eating these. Very bad for me. But I'm addicted. I can't tell. They're like, what are they called? Melba toast, like little bread pieces. But the seasoning on them is fucking next level. I'm gonna tell you, and you're gonna be like, man, but they're everything bagel. But man, is the flavor just linger? It's just a nice, so good. Like the best thing I've ever eaten. So I'm kind of eating them right now. And every now and then, like a little cream cheese on there would be nice. But right now I'm just hungry, so. Winter biome. I do not want another winter biome. Hard stop. Least favorite is winter. I never go there. Ever for anything. When I'm in there, I work out quick. I get out of there quickly. I feel like they would be able to add. They would be able to add that the isolager in the existing biomes. I think all they need is just a structure. It sounds a little bit modded, but if they were to have some sort of structure in the ice, which they don't, not a pyramid or like an igloo. They have this. Okay, they got those little igloos. That doesn't count. Like a real structure, like maybe a big igloo or something. I don't know. Then I think that's all they would need to add the mob, right? Maybe not. How's your roasty burger the other day? Fried, I think. Oh, it was amazing, random. It was so good. I ate the whole damn thing. Usually I leave a little bit, but that was so fucking good. Couldn't help myself. And the fries were banging too. They were like perfect fries, so it was like the perfect meal. I really enjoyed the hell out of that one. For another couple of years, I don't need one. I'm with you, White Bear. Like, we're talking about it because it's a nice conversation to have, but I don't need an update. I don't need a new biome. What I need is more complexity to like this, like the game, like the gameplay. Like I need something that's gonna like change the way I think about the game, and I think that the Copper Golems is a great example. About, you know, like different type of storage sorting. Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know how nerfed it's going to be compared to like Impulse SV, sort of, but like I feel like I'd be willing to like give a little bit of efficiency off just for that fun new way of doing it. I love that. I love changes to the game like that where it like makes me think about the way I'm doing it. Give that soldier a giant ice wizard tower. I mean, yes, 100 times yes. Did you get a McFlurry? We did. We got the Biscoff McFlurry. Okay, can I be honest about something and not get judged too hard? I just learned what Biscoff is. I always thought it was a cookie, but I didn't know the flavor of it. Maybe it's a regional thing? Maybe Canada doesn't have a lot of Biscoff, but my wife knew exactly what it was and judged me hard for not knowing. So I feel like it's not a regional thing. I ate ginger snaps as a kid. They were good. The little circles. They're like little firm circle cookies. Those are delicious. It kind of tastes the same. No judgment needed because they weren't around. But anyway, as soon as I had that McFlurry, I was like, oh, baby. Because it wasn't like, I don't know why, I was expecting chocolate. I thought Biscoff was chocolate. So I tried it, and it was like, it was that nice like ginger flavor. I was like, oh, it's fucking delightful. It was so good. Biscoff is divine. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Either way, Biscoff McFlurry is fucking good. It's amazing. It's fucking delicious. And I didn't realize how good it was until I tried it. But I thought Biscoff was chocolate all day long. I've heard it before. I was like, oh, it's like a chocolate thing, right? I thought it was, I don't know. I guess your imagination makes shit up when you don't know. I thought it was like maybe like a malted like chocolate. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I just made shit up. But it was really good. Your wife is correct to judge you. Very right. I mean, I don't blame her. But I feel like no. Because what if like I was disadvantaged by not having Biscoff as a kid? I mean, I wasn't. I probably could have found it eventually. But like, what if like, you know, there's no judgment needed on Biscoff. There's no Biscoff judgment needed. I'm delaying the inevitable here. I'm a little bit nervous about this. It's gonna be fine. Let's do it. So we're gonna grab our heads from here. Nope, those are poker chips. Okay, soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. So we have to apparently punch him. Let's figure this out. Easiest thing we've ever done. Oh, we only have 2 heads because I put one on. Ooh, maybe we should put our helmet on, to be honest. To be honest. Excuse me. There we go. A little bit extra healing. I don't really need the rabbit's foot, but I'm going to keep it. I suck. Oh, it's touching the wall. Hold on, wait. I got to fix this. So as long as it's not touching, like that works, right? As long as it's not, there's not like a side touching, that should work, right? Man, I cannot stop coughing right now. Oh, that's better. Okay, here we go. And these ones probably too, because they're probably connected to it, right? Because the heads. Yo! Absolutely, it's gonna work. Come here, you baby. Come here. I mean, I think we got this. Ah! It's fine. I should say that the guy who taught me how to do this, GSP, did it in his hardcore world. So, we had a little more to lose. We're mining endstone. Is that too loud, guys? Oh crap! Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn down the mob sound. It might be, but I think the explosion sounds are different. We have to turn those down separate, don't we? Get through here in 5 minutes. Apparently we have to keep punching him. As soon as I stop punching him, he does stop chasing us for some reason. So I think that's yeah, mansion room. Look at the stuff we do for you. So dangerous. Sees your anger and he tries to break the blocks. Yeah, this is great. You're right about that. Oh crap. We took a hit. See, you got up too high though. I want to get down here. Ow, dude, calm down. Fine. I mean, we probably have enough, right? We have to go all the way to the end. Okay, let's stop here and let's leave it. And then we'll, oh crap, I have to actually kill him. I didn't think about that. I'm not in monitor right now. I don't have that sword. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh shit. Okay, alright, here we go. Yo, Mr. Sir! Happy doing amazing, buddy. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. 29 months! Love you, buddy. Thank you. We're in deep shit right now, so let's put this in our purse. Oh, I'm crashing. I blame the wither. I mean, out of all the people to blame for that, it's either Poa or the wither, or Mr. Sir. Blame Mr. Sir. Wow, your game doesn't like me. I think the game doesn't like the fact that I was like farming endstone with a wither. All right, let's pull it back up. Let's get back to it. We can't take too much time off here. We got work to do. We have blocks to gather. How you doing, Mr. Sir? Hope your day has been friggin' amazing. We are sitting here eating bagel chips. Man. That is delightful. I can't even tell you how good these are. I can't even tell you. Like, it's not the bread. It's like, obviously the bread's pretty good, but like, the seasoning is next level. Kirkland. Is that Kirkland? No. It's called Boulangerie Schwartz Brothers Bakery. Organic everything bagel chips. 100% plant-based. Huh. Oh, shit. You go, Schwartz Brothers. No, I don't need that replay. Doing good. Waiting to hear back another school IT position. Oh, shit. I didn't hear about the first one. Oh, waiting to hear back up. I don't know where I got another from. Tell me about the school IT position, dude. It's freaking wicked, man. We're rooting for you. Hope that you crush it, my friend. Why am I not picking up blocks? That's an issue. Oh, now I am. Okay, slight delay there. There we go. I was hoping the purse wasn't what crashed me. Alright, let's kill this guy. I mean, let's try our best. Shit, I think we are lagging. I tried to swing at him. Oh gosh. Ooh, let me grab a totem. Yeah, I want to read all about this, dude. I'm actually really interested in this. Do you tell us about the mission already, or can you tell us about it? As soon as this thing is dead, I'm gonna try and get this figured out more. But dude, I'm really rooting for you. You deserve it. You're a smart homie, and you have a good job that appreciates you, my friend. Oh, because you're in. What am I? Hell, I'm getting backwards here. I'm like, why isn't you taking damage in me? Oh, and you're back on the right position. Amazing. Okay, let's carry this thing in our hand. We did it. Okay, let's go collect all of our prizes. Man, it sucks not playing modded right now. Like, I mean, just like little things like jump boost and stuff, just like the standard jump boost you get. So missed right now. Okay. It was about a week ago. Hopefully getting it, but who knows? How'd the interview go? Did it feel good? Did you leave there feeling like the man? I know it's a dumb question, but sometimes that makes a difference. Like, you can, you know, sometimes you can just tell. But, let's fucking go! GG, bro. Oh, buddy, let's go. How much did we get here? That was a decent amount. I wonder how much we could have gotten by just farming. This was definitely more fun. Slash menu. Home, okay. Sure, you're pretty much the only IT guy for one school building. PCs, phones, Macs. So you're like always working then, eh? Yeah, I feel incompetent about it. Oh, dude, that's good. That's a good sign. And look, even if something else comes up that was completely out of your control, like let's say like the boss's son all of a sudden applies, there's like nothing. At least you can walk out of there being like, "Fuck yeah, I nailed that one. The next one, I'm gonna nail that one too, right?" But I think you got this one. I've been told I have really good internet skills. I don't know. Well, you having really good internet interview skills wouldn't like. He also has really good internet skills, but having good interview skills wouldn't create, well, No, I'm taking that back as I say it. I'm like, that wouldn't create the right type of experience needed to get the job, but that would create a pleasant response from the interviewer. That's for sure. Good point. And I feel like I might be a part of that as well. I think there's probably a bunch of people in the world that can say this, but based on the way their life has gone, but I can proudly say that there are 3 things. I have never been fired from a job. I have never not gotten a job I'd interviewed for, and I still don't know what I want to do. And I've had 30 different jobs in my life. So it's like, it means nothing. You know what I mean? Like, well, no, it doesn't mean. I guess they're separate. What I mean, like, interviewing is important, right? It's all about sort of like being able to sort of fit into a mentality and an attitude that they immediately are judging you on. So like, you have to really be observant as fuck and sort of be really adaptable to try and be that person they want you to be right away. But if you have that skill, then. Or, like Mr. Sir, be knowledgeable as fuck and being able to answer any question. Quite the task. I feel like you can do it. And you know what I mean? As long as you set rules at the beginning, saying like, look, I do not work after 8 o'clock. I do not, whatever, like, I have the final say on this. Like, I think that could really help sort of like, you know, make that really work. So that's how I lost a different position. The guy hiring told me they had someone else. He personally knew, basically told me that if it wasn't, told me that if it wasn't the case, I would have gotten it. Kind of hurt, but I couldn't fault myself. Fuck no, you can't. And that's one out of like 1,000 things that could pop up and sort of be unfixable for you, right? Which is really kind of one of the shitty things in life, is that you can work as hard as you want. You can really dedicate and do everything that everyone always told you to do. But one little tiny thing, you know, might just pop up. That's life. I mean, there's so many people around this world that had that happen to them, and they ended up, that little tiny detour brought them to some place that they wouldn't fucking give up for anything in the entire world. So, man, karma, fate, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's real. It's real. Roll with the punches. You got this. Dealing with children won't be so much different than dealing with click. Hi! Hi! Well... Where were we? Right. Building a mansion. Thank you, sir. Yo, having kids of your own makes you like a better kid.
Wait, isn't it
That's all it does. That shit makes you a better kid.
You can go back and check.
I'm gonna add. Oh shit! I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong button. But you learn like the annoying parts of being a kid, and you learn like the productive parts of being a kid, having a kid. This game sucks. Oh gosh. All right, guys. So I still happen to have this up here, which is kind of amazing that we still. I kept it. Oh my gosh, did I keep it? After I said it.
Keith remembers that.
What?
Flip didn't kill Brad. Didn't happen.
Oh, because I'm still in the wrong scene. Damn it! Pay attention. Okay, here we go. So Rue's house is right here, right over top of the doggo. Let's move it. Let's move it, so we can still get doggo. This one. What the hell's going on here?
I like your head.
Oh, Mr. Sir. Oh, Mr. Sir keeps changing it because be right back isn't actually a command. It's a way to change for my mods to change my fucking scene. So he's trolling me and I didn't realize it. I think he knew it. Yeah, he did know it. I didn't fucking realize what he was doing. I hate you, man. I fucking hate you. Yo, that's our first subathon in there. Let's go. He fucking got me real good. Really fucking got me real good. Damn it. Ah, fuck, that's bad, man. Should have gotten that. I should have had that. It is what it is. All right, can you guys see anything on the screen? We got so I feel like a fucking NASCAR car right now. We got so much stuff on the screen. I guess I could get rid of the doggo, but she looks so cute. just like handling kids. Wait. No, can't quote that. Oh god, breathe. Be an adult. Yeah. So you got this, buddy. I mean, honestly, you got this. You've as much as we're joking around, like there's no doubt that everything you're saying is purely accurate. Like you're amazing with kids. You're the man. I wouldn't want anyone else. at the wheel, at the helm. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, like all jokes aside, like maybe not for sure. Some jokes, but most jokes aside, like Mr. Sir's got that perfect sort of like sort of that perfect like mentality to be like for kids to listen, yet still I don't know. I spent a decent time with kids myself, and not just my own. And there's this little quality you have to have where you're firm enough where they know that what you're saying means something. And that's a small thing. It sounds like a small thing. That's the biggest thing ever. But also there needs to be a charm about you, where you are able to you're able to pull back on that when needed. And I think Mr. Sir's got that nailed down. So I think it'd be great for those kids, homie. Here's what we should probably start with. I don't really. The rest, hold on, you know what? No, we need a different picture. That's what we need. Because the photo we're using right now isn't fully showing the side piece, but I think I can actually stretch it out. Hold on, so let's go like this. And go like this, because we need to see the wall. Look! Okay, so we're doing this, I think. That's as far as we're going. This, I guess I can get the doggo off screen, right? I can't go with that. That's why Mrs. Sir is the best mod controlling, which all mods should do. Yeah, but more so to the chat than the streamer, right? Right? I think a fun article. I think I'm a fun uncle, and my nieces and nephews have learned that they have to listen to me to be for me to be a fun uncle. What if they don't listen, Eli? What if they don't fucking listen? Then what? Okay, so the stairs kind of. Can I bring this down? Oh, I can. Man, I shrunk this thing like crazy. So if I go like this, can I... Oh! Perfect. And actually, let's take up the whole screen. Let's go like that, too. Perfect. Alright, that's what we're going to try and use here. I would love to have Eli as an uncle. I wasn't running my business. I'd totally work IT at a school. Could never get a job at IT because I don't have enough experience for an entry-level job. Oh, man, but that's the worst part is we don't have the experience, but you have the knowledge. That's like the most frustrating shit ever. I'm that regardless. I do not get on with the technology. My answer would be to hit it with a rock. What if you have to fix your rock tumbler? Okay, so what we probably want to do, it looks like it does have a bit of a lip here under that bottom window. So this, we can pull this down like this maybe. Yeah, and then just have that as like the ledge, and then the next, we can have like the next come up one block in to give it a little bit of depth, a little bit of texture, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Go like this, and all the way up. Crab claw, please. Okay, and that goes all the way to the end, really. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this go all the way to the end. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Like this, and then just all the way up. And then this here, I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a kind of come down like this. Oops. You know, do that kind of thing. Let's see. After we pull it all together, we'll have a look and see if we want to revert. Rue, I should say, buddy, I appreciate your patience on this mansion. We definitely took a long detour with modded. Appreciate you. Appreciate that patience. I guess if you want patience from anybody, a geologist would be a good one to start with. I mean, they study like million-year-old things, like. Eli the Funkle. Everybody tell me about their Funkle. Come on, everyone's got a Funkle. Mine was amazing. He was my dad's birth brother, because my dad was adopted, and like when we were like a little bit older, like young, like early teenagers, like whatever, we got to meet like my dad's like everybody met his original birth parents or whatever. And we kind of got to know them a little bit, and one of them we liked and kind of hung out with moving forward. And he's my absolute all-time favorite uncle. He's a fucking Chad. So much fun. Best fucking cook you'd ever meet in your life. Fucking gayer than the sky is blue. Just like the nicest homie. Super sarcastic. I love his humor. Anyway, yeah, like I say, he's an amazing cook. But we used to have. He's the one that kind of taught me about like mixology with like bartending and stuff, and like we had a lot of fun with that before I was quite of age, I'm sure, but very close, probably close. Gotta have a Funko. What about a Fant? Somebody have a Fant? I never had a Fant. I had a Fant that used to pinch my bum. I guess that counts as fun. Not really. She was nice though. Getting the interview is the hard part. 100%. 100%. I keep on pressing Vein Miner, like it's gonna do something for me. You can prove your knowledge in an interview. You can prove your knowledge in an interview that matters. Well, if you can prove your knowledge in an interview, that matters more. Well, okay, yeah, well said. Thank you. That's getting the interview is the hard part. It is these days. Back in the day, that wasn't. Back in the day, you could get an interview just by asking. You know? And nowadays, it is absolutely not the case anymore. People, right? People need work. So, is what it is. One thing you definitely can't do is blame people for not being jobs. Like everyone needs a job. But it is getting hard. I really agree. And that's come from somebody that wanted to like take a career change, and I haven't really been able to. I'm stuck because I can't really find anything else to do. Like, you know. So I'm just doing what I'm doing until I find something better. Let's get partner, so I can just do that all day. Not that getting partner means you don't have to work. That's how it works, right? When a few people watch you can quit your job. Okay. Problem is we have more space on this side than the other side. So I want Vein Miner so bad. I want it so bad. And there is a plugin, but I need to get around the idea of using it and how terrible it is and how much it's not like because we look originally let's go through this let's go through the storyboard of CraftWell for a second. And like we don't need to do this, but just for the hell of it. Oh, I don't have a spawn command. I keep thinking that I'm in friggin' I'm in all the mods 10. Okay, so like CraftWell started. I'm gonna go by the lore keeper. Lore keeper knows. Hey, it's Uncle Jenny. Lore keeper. Okay, so it started off as a vanilla, like when I started Twitch and I started my first SMP. CW3 was brutal with it. We waited on CW3. CW4 had it, but that was modded. But we had what? Really? Was I like against it or something? Why don't I remember ever using it? It's CraftWell 3. Are you sure? I'm sure you're sure. You put that server together. I don't know, man. Still have the server back with it. No, I believe. I absolutely believe you. This is me saying I can't remember. It's like, which surprises me how much I love Vein Miner. I must have used it. I bet you that was because look, CW3 was before I really fully got into modded as much. I think we restricted eventually. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we just weren't using it because it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't instinct for me, so I just never used it to like the mining world. Oh. Part of this is sounding a little bit familiar, but I don't remember it in the overworld, but because I remember doing a lot of digging in the overworld because I had like I hollowed out the mountain for my base. I don't remember having Vein Miner for that, but yeah, I believe you, 100%. I believe you. We had a lot of plugins on CW3. We kind of went for everything, aka the natural disasters plugin. So all right, so CraftWell 1. When I first started streaming, I had this bit in my head where, and I still do, where vanilla Minecraft to me is just the greatest game that's ever been created. I think that like the replayability on it is amazing. I think that the free updates are amazing. It's always changing. I think it's the greatest game you can ever get into as like an addiction or whatever, in my opinion. And there's a lot of options, a lot of amazing games out there. There's some super close seconds, but that's you have to pick one, right? So that's mine. So when I first started, I'm like, okay, that's my thing. You know, I'm like the vanilla guy. You know what I mean? I love vanilla, and I still do. I still play it. But I mean, like, so when it first started, that was very much a thing, and we weren't able to really have any plugins, any quality of life mods that did anything to sort of interfere with the vanilla feel slash like integrity of the SMP. As soon as it didn't feel vanilla anymore, something made it feel modded, I pulled back and I didn't want to have it anymore because it didn't seem like that was off brand at that point. And then after season 3 hit, we started playing a little bit here and there, and my community convinced me to start a create server where just the mods and a few people were playing, and that lasted for a little while, but got me really into it because create is, as you guys know, the best fucking mod to transition you from vanilla to modded, and that was all we had was create. So it was vanilla with create, and it was just so good. That was such a fun server. We had so much fun with that. So much fun, right? And then, so after that, I was like, okay, this modded thing is kind of amazing, but I still wanted to keep them in their own camps because I'm like, okay, modded is like our special. We're taking a break from vanilla, and then we've got our purely vanilla SMP over here. And that went on for a little while, and that was great, but we ended up just wanting to move more. I wanted to play more on the modded more and more, and then, like, you know what I mean? And then eventually, you know, just starting full seasons and just kind of, you know, and then even something like half hard hardcore, in my opinion, was even like an introduction to the modded world for me. Because it felt different. It was a different way to play. It was like we didn't have any mods in that game at all. Well, I have like 100 mods in there, but they were all quality of life mods. Nothing was visible. It kind of made me just think of different ways to play vanilla. And then the more I got into modded and the more mods made sense to me, and this is the part where everybody definitely understands, is that as soon as mods make sense to you, new mods make more sense. Like once you have a modded brain and you think to yourself, okay, like, and you think about like steps towards getting somewhere, and you think about, you know, if I've done it this way with all these other mods for so many years, I bet this new mod probably does it this way. More often than not, you're right. It usually is that way. So having that instinct makes playing modded so much more fun. Man, so we kept on going, more and more vanilla, because vanilla still was just something about it. But realizing that throughout somewhere along the last 2 years of us playing, there was just this click where eventually I just officially went over to sort of a modded player. Where in my head, I'm like, what would be a way to make this more fun? What would be to make this more interesting, right? And never have I ever been like, oh, I don't ever want to play this vanilla game anymore. It's boring to me. Like for example, the person we're looking at right now, the skin is from Generic B. Generic B is like the original Hermit. He still streams on Twitch. He's an amazing streamer. I was watching him yesterday. Go and check him out. But he, like, somebody in chat, somebody goes into Jenny's chat and says like, oh, what do you think of the new update for vanilla? And he'll like, I don't fucking play vanilla. I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I don't play vanilla. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't know. Like, and just sort of like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at that point yet, or ever, I guess. But like, but like, I think there's different types of modded players, and I've definitely slid really comfortably into the position where, I've left I've left the feeling of I need things to kind of have that same vanilla feeling I did when I first started playing. That's what I fell in love with. I think I'm past that, but there's definitely like this little position that I feel I'm in now where maybe it's due to the fact that I really love to sort of like, I love the interaction chat. I love sort of like helping and teaching, that I think that like it's become a place almost where people that are newer to modded can feel a little bit more comfortable because of the fact that I'm still fresh enough to remember what it's like to not know and to sort of have these like new ways to understand modded now. I really want to pass those on. So this server itself is definitely, in my opinion, kind of like an incubation chamber for like anybody that may potentially want to play modded in the future, because like the one thing I'm super proud about, and I hope never changes about this SMP, which is a long-term SMP, so it'll be a while, is that it has the ability to be launched in with a vanilla launcher. You can go to regular vanilla Minecraft launcher, you can buy vanilla Minecraft out of the gate, click play, and you can join our server from there, which is just incredible. I think it's exactly what I want. But once you log in, you have all these fun different things to try and play with. And so this long story ended up with me I wanted to end here, is that now that we kind of talked about this, we have to really figure out about things, how we want to move forward with CraftWell and where the line is. Because that's the tough part. And I don't think I really know fully myself, but Vein Miner might be the line for me. But I don't know. It might be the line for me. And that's why I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, because there's so many things. Like we do have a mining area, right, which is a very modded prison SMP type feeling. We have a mining area just because it's easy. We don't want people to have to, we want people to get resources if they want them. So, but you know, I don't know. Where's the vein miner fit in? Because we do also have the skills, right, which aren't vein miner, but it's close. It gives you insta mine, right, on demand for a short period of time. I feel like that's pretty close. If you saw a big vein of iron and you wanted to get it quickly, you could use that, I guess, but it's not the same thing. But I feel like it's okay, but I am so torn on that one. And I'm starting to talk quicker, which means I have to pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've gone on that spiel, let me try to catch up. Could never build in a mod pack again. Me neither, ever. Never again. But hey, can we say this though? That it was an experience that I don't regret? It was like a lot of fun. I remember that clearly. I remember just learning so damn much. I remember having so much fun, thinking about how everyone was gonna like, how the experience was gonna be. It was a lot of fun. I'm never doing it again, but it was a lot of fun. I'll do it again if all the mods or like Craftory people call me. Like if the work is all done and they just, you know what I mean? But I'm never ever doing that. I'm never gonna try that again either. I'm with you, buddy. Same boat? Yeah. I'm a switch. I mean, wait, a witch? Wait, a what? Bottom focused switch. Oh gosh, what? I play mainly modded, but I enjoy building in vanilla and trying to find ways to do new building tricks. Exactly. There's a ton of things that make it fun to take away abilities and see how you perform without the ability to do this. And to me, I love being challenged. I don't know. To me, that's a fun thing. I love taking breaks and building in vanilla. I feel like it makes me a better player. You know what I mean? Which is dumb. It's not that doesn't make everybody a better player. That's just how I feel. You know. And honestly, vanilla vein miner is pretty much just like haste 20. I guess the only thing that gets me about vein miner is it cuts so many crazy corners. It cuts so many corners. And that's why I love it. Because I don't, like I said, everybody, I've never in my life used vein miner for vein mining. And like, I'm sure I have. But I mean, like, that's not my go-to is to use that for vein mining. Vein miner is for building. It's for removing a certain type of block for any situation. Like whether you're like, oh, I'm going to change that, I'm going to change the color of that, or I'm going to whatever. That's what vein miner is for, in my opinion. Like, I love it so much just to be able to, oh my gosh. Or even if you're like looting and stuff, right? Like quality of life. Like, oh, I want to clear the space around this chest, or I want to whatever. Just, man, it's amazing. I love vein miner. It's so good. But haste 20 or whatever we have, what is it going to tell me if I click on it? It doesn't pop up. No. Oh yeah, whatever it is, whatever you get when you do the thing, like you're gonna get those blocks just as easily. It's just not as clean. I think it's important for there to be a small distinction. CraftWell's vanilla? No, not anymore. Not anymore. And I would even go so far, Utah, as to say CraftWell 3 wasn't vanilla either. 1 and 2 were. Firm stop. 1 and 2 were firmly vanilla. But 3, we started getting into the plugin territory. And we even got into the resource altering, what am I trying to say, skin or texture altering universe. So that was as modded as we'd been up until that point. And then CraftWell 4 was a modded server, straight up. We just decided, we went from CraftWell 3, which is introduced a lot of plugins and a modded feel, to a modded server. So I took a very quick trip there. And then CraftWell 4 was modded. The mod pack kind of failed. My fault. I really pushed it. I wanted us to make our own pack. Everyone else was down, but I got plenty of warnings. It wasn't a good idea, but we tried it anyway. And a couple months in, we decided we were going to just cancel it and say it's just not worth all the restarts and all the fixing. So we went to All the Mods 9 and had the best season ever. That was my Back to the Future season, which I don't have. Mr. Sir, since you're here, I keep on forgetting to ask you. Do you have any record of all CraftWell season 4.5? Nobody has it. I looked up. I've got tons of stuff for it. I just don't have the world, which sucks. So like, I'm sure that I know that you said you backed everything up twice. 0.5, yeah, because 4 was the one that we broke. I built the tree and stuff, and then 4.5 was All the Mods 9. Technically, I guess it was 4. But remember, our first try at season 4 was a failure, so we called All the Mods 9 4.5. Remember? I think it was 9, not 8. Just playing with the pen and I dropped it. How is it? Got it. You think you have it? That'd be amazing if you did. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. It was one of our shorter seasons, but I've never built something that I was so sort of like, that I spent so much time focusing on every single block in that Back to the Future world. And I would love so much to have a fucking saved world for it so I could just pull it up. I have all of the CraftWells on my one season, but the fact that it's a modded server makes it impossible for me to explore the damn thing. So I think that if I downloaded an All the Mods 9, I'd be able to load it up, which I would gladly do just to have it there to be able to look through it. We have so many cool builds from there too. But that's what happened with that. Welcome back, Raptor. So yeah, so that's kind of went there. So after CraftWell 4.5, or a fully modded All in Mod 9 server, that's when we went to CraftWell 5. So we started playing them. We were playing modded. It's kind of amazing. We I feel like well, I guess we, but like it's sort of like yeah, we decided that I think that there was still a reason to have a vanilla like stomping ground, like a home point, I guess, and that was mostly because we felt like we were sort of not allowing the community to grow as much by having just a strictly modded experience. So now that we have a little bit of both, it's nice to kind of be able to attract or be able to entice people to come in and play and hang out based on different things, not just modded, but the other vanilla world as well. Even though now we only play vanilla once a year. I mean, once a week. Sorry, once a year. We only play vanilla once a week, and the rest of it's modded at the moment. Because it's amazing. Oh! It's 15 gigs. I'm getting it. We're going. We're going. We're going. Oh, I'm so happy. I've been thinking about this for so long, but it hasn't been a thing where I've wanted to, really like try and figure it out and ask and get it all worked out. But now as soon as I'm getting it downloaded, all I want to do now is quickly just grab the mod pack. CurseForge, the mods. Are they all the mods? Is it 9 that we played? Was it 9? I think it was 9. That's a whole server. That's the whole server. So do I take the? Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's surprisingly, it's not surprising though it's that big. Well, there's a lot of stuff. So how would I? Yeah, I use Prism. Yeah. How would I take? Would I just pull out the world folder, Mr. Sir, and then make that, and then put. We're gonna figure this out. I have to figure out how to do this. I think we basically use CurseForge. I used that for a little bit. I used that when we had. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Watch. Aw, what? Was it called CraftWell? What was it called? What was our server called? I guess it wasn't CraftWell? Yeah, you should be able to just grab the world folder. Okay, sweet. What was our pack called, Mr. Sir? Do you remember? It should still be on here, no? Oh, it'd be on. Yeah, it's in CurseForge. It was. Was it CraftWell? It should have been CraftWell. Should be able to put the world folder in your saves. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's grab all the mods 9 then, because that's what we're doing. Sorry for the distraction, but I have to. Okay, that's probably fine. Whatever that's on, the release. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but you can't look at it in the thing. That was one before 4.5. Yeah, this is the first, the original one. Here, let me pull it over here. I don't know why I couldn't find it in the launcher. That's weird. Maybe it's not weird. Maybe that's normal. This is our mod pack. CraftWell 4 is a comprehensive mod pack for Minecraft. This is probably AI. No, didn't we? This is before AI. Mr. Sir, lead pack developer. You can find it because I removed the files for it? Okay, fair enough. Why'd you remove the files? Because we don't use it anymore? 194 downloads. That's not too bad. But we had... The other one we had like 500 downloads. The one before that. Because it was shit. There were people that tried the pack out and said it was great. You weren't in chat for that, and I don't remember how long ago that was, but it actually happened. People actually came in and tried it and told us the pack was amazing. Which is hilarious because they probably didn't get a crash from that. Oh! No, every time I try to copy a link from chat, it always copies like the chat link. Not the link or whatever. Okay, so this is the other one, right? This is the one, oops, damn it. This is the one that's, this was a really good one, actually. This is actually, honestly, I still think this is a great pack. It doesn't show you the, This was a really great one. It had a nice mix. This is the one that had like, the one that Shadow ran, exactly, yeah. The Origins one. That was a good one. Oh. Block mods found. All right, let's grab them. I like Prism. Is it downloaded? Oh shit, that was quick. Alright. There's CraftWell. So this is the world folder. Can I just pull that out? Yeah, 74 was all the mods. 8! Fucking hell. I knew that was. I knew that I didn't know that it wasn't right, but I had a feeling it wasn't right. 7, 9. Is 8 no longer a thing? Where's 8? That's weird. Oh, let me grab the version number for you. Oh, you're freaking chat. Thank you. You guys don't mind a little distraction, do you? Why wouldn't that be in CurseForge? That's weird. Huh. Unless it's like named slightly different? No. All the mod no. Maybe it just didn't, maybe it's just not available on the thing? But why would the 7 be available? 9 be available? Weird. Yeah. All the mods 5? Yeah, it's weird that 8's not in here. What if I put quotation marks around it? Can be a little unreliable? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, well, that's what we'll do. So we've got the saved folder. It has now been saved to our desktop. Has it? No, not yet. Oh, there we go. Literally as I pulled it up, it ended. Okay. So here's my new world folder. Lovely. Great. So now we just need the instance. Let's have a look and see here. Why don't I just grab it from the website and well, because it has to be the right sign. Okay, we'll wait for Mr. Sir to give us the exact number. It can be a little yeah. I think I'm still down. I'm still prefer to use the like Prism and stuff. I'm not sure why. I had problems with CurseForge. I remember it. I don't have any perfect example, but it did something that I didn't tell it to, and it bothered me. And it just I couldn't like forget about it. So I think that's probably what I'm still remembering. It was like it changed something for me automatically, and it just bothered me. So I went back to I don't know. I'm very easily annoyed. I think probably with new software. So it was probably something that I didn't need to get annoyed about. My wife just came home. I'm gonna give her a kiss, and I'm gonna come right back. This is the one. Oh, fucking right. Let's go. We're gonna find out real soon. Download. All right, it's download. I got it. We are going to we're gonna get that going. I'm gonna give my wife a kiss. I'll be RB. All right. Downtown, baby. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, TikTok? I thought I saw a message pop through on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I appreciate you. Thanks for vibing. Okay, so we've got the mod pack right here. so let's pull that into Prism now. Down, down, baby. Okay, so get out of here. Actually, no, we're going back into here. Import. That's on our desktop, I think. All the mods 8. Clicky. Boundy. Clicky. Hexeri. And more overlays. Interesting. Hexeri. I remember that being a problem when we had the original pack back in the day. I don't know why that name just stuck in my head. Hexeri was an issue. Okay, so I've got the world folder. Should I change the world folder name to like CraftWell 5? CraftWell. Oh, 4. CraftWell 4.5, I mean. 4.5. Okay, and then... So, okay, let's just get out of here for a second. We could just run both worlds, but... Actually, we'll leave it open. We'll have it on. Okay. So... Now, well, I guess we have to launch it, right? Before we can add a world folder or world file. Oh. 17 you want? Boom, 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 boom. Where's settings? 17 it wants, right? Eclipse Adoptium. I don't know why I like that one better. I feel like it's, I don't know. Good. Why is my thing not working? Can I refresh my Twitch activity feed? Or I can close the dock and reopen it. Twitch activity feed. Off. On. Nope. Weird. Java distro doesn't really matter. So it doesn't really matter which one I use, whether it's the Eclipse or the Oracle. I've been back and forth about it. People have an opinion, but they have a gentle opinion about it. Nobody's like, you have to use this one. But if I talk about it, people generally recommend Eclipse Adoptium or whatever more. But that's not people, maybe articles or whatever. But Oracle is more popular. Like it's more, it pops up faster if you search it or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just like to pick whatever. Usually I pick whatever is the first one, but lately I've been picking the other one only because I heard it was better. But you guys probably know way better than I do. OpenJDK is usually the most widely used. Huh. Wait, maybe I'm mistaken then? So, hold on. I've definitely heard that before. At least, okay, hold on. Let's go look at this. Java 21, I don't know. So, damn Copilot. Java 21. 231. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, so Oracle is like I'm going strictly looking here. So open this, so this right here? You're saying this is the most widely used? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't think I've ever been here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this as a little favorite. So I don't forget. At least on the server side. Ah, gotcha. Zulu? Man, I didn't know so many fucking options existed. Most devs use OpenJDK? Okay. Is that because it's like just more trusted, more well-known, that kind of shit? People just trust it's gonna have the right shit. The right shit under the hood. Mojang has their own distro now. Alright, talk to a dummy for a second. When you say distro, are we talking about a company that distributes their own version of Java? They produce it all in-house? All that code is theirs? They're just following like a guideline? So you're just choosing like whoever you trust the most to put together the best? I know, I'm sorry that I'm using dumb guy words. Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, single player. Okay, that means we're done. Now we have world folders available. So now I have to exit back out. No, I don't have to. I can just, I'm not adding mods. I'm just adding a world file. So if I go to Prism. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. Just like that, right? And that was fast. Did you already copy it? It's 15 gigs. Oh, is it because it's on the same SSD thing? Jeez, 20 gigs. All right. Ah! I'm so excited. Different types of the same base code, just optimized for different use. Oh, fuck. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Mr. Charles does not explain it. So they made, is it Java? Who made the original then, the same base code? Who made that? And then they all take it like, okay, so it's our job to make this most usable for our type of clients or whatever, right? And everyone decides what they need and they go to the place they want. Oracle's the one that makes the original. Huh. Well, fuck. So why does everyone just go with Oracle then? Because they don't, just because they make the original. I answered my own question in my head, of course. Of course, because everyone needs different, yeah. And every end user is different, man. But I was using Oracle exclusively until I even heard about the other guys. And then I switched over just because I was told to. I haven't noticed any difference. But, I think that there should be, like, the Minecraft community should just know what's best. Would you say that the system that's running Java is more important, or like what the system is running is more important for which Java you use? Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, are we gonna load in at spawn here? Oh my, I'm like actually a little bit like excited. Now that the wife's back, I'm gonna go put something in the air real quick. If you know, you know. Be right back. Away from insomnia. That's when I stepped away for like 2 seconds to help my son. I can't remember. I got killed by a zombie. I think you're online. Yeah, I was so close to insomnia. Okay, all right. Here we go, guys. Totem test. Oh, that's so pretty. This guy. Hi, guys. Am I falling through the ground? Oh. It's like a... It's like a bunch of totems. It's like... I threw a pearl. What the actual... Oh my gosh. This cannot end. This cannot end like that. This cannot end like that, guys. This is not going to go down that way. That's not how we're going to do this. Oh my gosh, that was close. That's not how it's happening. Hey, this is the closest village to where we spawned in. End of the timer. It's a stream. This is basically one stream. It started. How's it going, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Let's get this started. What's going on here? Oh, hey. What's up? What's up? I need an adult. I need an adult. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, I think I get it, but I need someone to explain it to me. What's happening? Can I help you? Where did you come from? Is it still joining? Oh, geez, what amazing timing. Yo! How would it remember where I was? It remembered my player data. Yo, I'm on the roof. And I've got all the modium. Why can't I... Damn it. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, oops. Okay. Let's go! Okay. 13 or so years ago? Jeez. That's why I said anymore. Sun was nuked. Oh, okay. Oh, I definitely acquired Sun in January 2010, so 15 years ago. You kind of still the same UUID, so it'd be indeed remember you. I guess that makes sense, right? Because all the UUID stuff wasn't deleted. That's funny. We probably put this up here to remember. Hey, actually, shit. You guys want to see? You guys want to see the? You guys want to see how this happened? Here, I have a button I can press to show you. Here we go. I never press this button. Because it makes me nervous.
Amazing.
Come on!
I embrace it.
What just happened?
I welcome this.
Where are you? Are you on the back platform or are you on the...
I'm third back from the front. I'm with Fundy and behind Green.
You can do it!
What about now, Blep? Are we far apart from each other right now?
No.
No, we're not. It seems to me like far apart is a subjective thing. Oh my gosh.
Now.
My
Are you far apart now, Blep?
I hate you so much.
Look, you're nearing us.
I'm gonna try and open the door before
You're
you kill
nearing
me, but
us.
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Do
Oh
it.
my gosh!
No,
What just happened? Play the game.
If I have my hook on someone, then I can actually.
Oh, that was awesome!
Oh.
Leaf spleef with a fishing rod is kind of awesome.
It's a thing. It's a thing now.
As soon as we finish up the city, then we work on the castle, which is gonna be right there. And when the castle and the city are done, the rest can kind of be pieced together. And one more time. Come on, but I wanted this for Raiders. This is supposed to be Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Am I the first person to ever upgrade a turtle shell helmet
Remember the multi-item storage?
with silence armor in a half-heart hardcore world? I feel like we've done so much fun stuff already, but like we're just getting started, you know?
That's what Mr. Zerg. I'm so glad he told me. We wouldn't have
Thanks for sticking around and being part of the journey.
just like the way that the server would run with it. We were playing with it. 2654.
Cool. Anyway, that started with this. Or pick was a ton of fun. Oh my gosh, dude, I had such a great time too. So, okay, all right, let's show this the correct way. Oh my gosh, giant crabs and shit. Okay, who here has seen Back to the Future? Anybody? Okay, I'm sure that we've seen it. Okay, so maybe not for a while, but so Back to the Future is like one of my all-time favorite movies, series of all times. Not my favorite movie of all times, my favorite like trilogies, and not like movie. Not like, you know, like movie series, not like you know what I mean, a trilogy. A movie trilogy is its own thing. Like it's a specific arc that, like, you know what I mean, and it's always been Back to the Future. So I love bullying people with TNT and pool cues. It's your favorite movie, Click? Oh fuck, my favorite movie. I think your favorite movie changes as you age. I think that my favorite movie when I was younger was probably like Shawshank Redemption. Yo, is that a bumblebee? You look really different. That's so hard. Because like now that's not the situation. I feel like I have an answer. I need to think about that. Firefly. I think I've seen. Man, I can't even remember the trailer for that. Should we? Firefly. That one sounds really familiar. The Three Musketeers, 93. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's funny as hell. That movie was a fucking banger. That movie was a banger. Chris O'Donnell was in that. What was the other guy's name? Man, that was a banger, dude. I completely agree with that movie. Shit, random. That's the last movie I would have guessed. I haven't thought about that movie in decades. That's really, really cool. Back to the Future is an epic movie. I don't know. I can't get over it. It's one of my favorites. I've seen it so many times. So there's a time in the movie where, do you guys remember where, like, if you've seen it? Oh, why don't they have the movement? The movement changes on this in the new all the mods. Is this the one where you can shake your butt? Maybe not. No, you can't shake your butt in this one. I'm thinking of Craftoria, maybe. Monty Python, The Holy Grail. That's a really, really good one. That's the one with like the. I remember I thought that when I was like a little kid. I can't barely remember anything about it. I remember like a scene with them pretending to ride horses with coconuts. I thought that was really funny. But it's been like decades and decades since I've seen it. Anyway, there's that movie, Kiefer Sutherland. That's the guy. Charlie Sheen was in it. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in so long. Charlie Sheen. Yeah, now I remember. I think about it. I was a kid when I saw that one. That's pretty dope. Good call out. So there's that scene in the movie where he's like approaching the town, and there's that song playing in the background. It's like Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, boom boom boom. And he walks in, and there's people all walking around. So this is damn crab. Get out of here. Okay. So he walks in. And like this is it. So there's like the movie theater here, right? And this is like The Essex, dude. Everything here I spent time on. Every pillar, every window, everything. I went through every single modded block they had and tried to make it exactly the same. So this is the theater, and then this is like, you know, the Hal's bike shop. This is like where this was in the movie for a second. The bike shop, when he was over here crossing this, the bike shop was like had a big scene. This is the gas station, right? Where like there's people servicing. These are homies from chat. They're like servicing cars here. Oh yeah, this is where the raw beef. Oh yeah, I remember the beef was the big deal in this one. This is back here where I think something happened back here that was shady. I can't remember. Eli's smoking back here. And then let's see. Well, this is like the little park in the middle, right? There's the music shop, you know, and then the cafe, sandwiches. This is Pop's Diner or Lou's Diner, and you know, this is where they play the video, they play the arcade, and then, you know, Biff comes out as they're chilling. Oh, what are you doing there? You know the movie, right? So I think K might be Biff. Yeah, we'll make K Biff. And we've got like, you know, the bank, travels area, the realty shop. We've got Zales. I didn't actually finish Zales. These two I didn't finish. Oh shit, I thought I was done. The barber, the motel, the auto shop, Ruth's. All of these are actual shops. I went and checked every single picture. There's the movie theater in the back here, which I didn't get to finish. It was kind of a tough one. I couldn't really figure out how to make it, but I think that's pretty close. Yeah, and then just like the shit over here that, you know. Anyway, but this is a bit of a replica, and I'm pretty proud of this and how well it turned out. Why are there withers? I'm reading wither samples, but remember in the movie where there's like this plaque in the middle that says like, it says some shit and some memory shit. There was a computer craft thing which used to say something on here. I think it was, I can't remember exactly what it said, but then there's like the little string over here that the DeLorean goes through, and like it zaps and starts on fire. Here's the weird thing, Mr. Stars. I remember making a DeLorean, but I don't see it, which is really interesting how it's not here. Either I didn't build it, but I remember building it, or it was right here. I don't know why it's gone. That's really funny though. I swear there was a DeLorean here, and there's fire on the ground. Remember, I lit up fire behind it on the thing. I don't know, whatever. That's the latest backup. You know what? I bet you either I made it in, I don't know. I remember making it, but maybe it was a creative world. Because it was definitely made out of vanilla blocks too. Anyway, I'm done. I just wanted to tour the place. So nice, so much fun. Should we look at spawn real quick before we go? Welcome to CraftWell. This is where we did our spawn that we shared. So I don't know if you can tell, but it was pretty packed. So we all basically just came over here and lived in this big shack together. And then if somebody wanted to start a new mod, basically they just built a little structure. So Fantasy made this for Britannia, I think. Was this Britannia? Yeah, Britannia. And you know, so on and so forth. Here and Dave was making some stuff over here for, I think, pneumatic craft and stuff. But Crazy Dave's. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm done my memory. Too much fun, dude. I just wanted to see my base. Oh wow, do you remember? Oh man, I love this. Just floating through old worlds like this. Just looking at this room just brings back so many memories. Okay, enough. We've done enough. We've done enough. Paradise. Oh, we already have CraftWell loaded up. Nice. Tis but to scratch Shakespeare. But seriously, if you find that DeLorean, just drive it straight to the partner. Drive it straight to partner for us. Also, you can get, guess my word, think of something shiny this round. Brooch. Is it a brooch? Oh, I need my photo back. We have to find something to put up in here as an image. Build some sort of a structure or some sort of a gargoyle-y type thing up here, but we'll do that another time, obviously. I think it's a little too detailed right now. So regarding this place, so this is a little tiny railing that doesn't really show how big it is in the actual build, but behind it is where we have the windows. So it'd be like one. Really, there would only be 2 windows here. I think the way we should do it is probably to make them larger than normal and sort of like fill that space with 2 instead of like add a 3rd window, because I think this is a little bit wider than it would be. Like it would probably end right about here on the photo, but if we pulled it out a little further, we could see that after this section it does have more windows, but it kind of like jutes down, like juts down like that, which I don't really want to do. So either we extend it and have 3 windows and then kind of fill in that top piece. I guess we could bring it down. I guess I don't really know why I'm not. Huh, how would that work? So if we did the 2 windows, let's say it was like, I don't know, like, let's say it's two blocks in, and then we do a window right about here, let's say. And that would be like 3 high, maybe 4 high. Yeah, 4 high. Hold on, sorry, the door's ringing. There we go. 3 people in this house, and I gotta answer the door. Okay. Get out of here, pup. Oh, do you want a treat? I think you're a treat today. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. What do you like? Jump around. Okay. So we could make it the same size as the other windows, because it does look like it kind of matches. So that means we're gonna have to make it a little bigger then. Like, doggo. You my good girl? You wanna have a little nap? Been lying upside down for the last hour, so you're probably fine, right? Let's just do it. Let's go bigger. So these are 3 by what? Okay, yeah, so we're like this. Jump up and get down. I was supposed to see Pyro today. Pyro's back from his trip. He messaged me saying he was going to be online. Actually, no, he said it was going to be this week, and I said I'll be on Monday, but I guess he's busy. I was going to give you guys a little tour and see if anything had been updated on his new spawn build, but he's been away, so it definitely has not been updated. I got a screenshot of that I posted on Discord. I saw. At first, I thought it was an old picture because I'm like, I thought we'd like seen this before, but she just likes to give away the goods like that. I don't want to judge. She's lonely. My puppy. It's funny too because there's definitely like other golden retrievers around. I would love to introduce her to a doggo as a new friend. But I don't think that works that way with dogs. So what am I gonna do? Bring her over there to hang out? Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Do we want to try and... Yeah, let's do it. So let's try and like change the way that this looks. I think that if we bring this down like that and bring it back one, like this. Actually, hold on. To here. Yeah. Actually, that's good. And then we'll go to like here. This I'm gonna raise up one, I think. And then we'll have like a little window or door thing in that. And the windows will be right above it. Okay. Let's bring this down one to make it look a little different. And then bring this back. How's that gonna look? Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's do this and then cut it right about. Cut it right about. This is the top. So here. And watching like 30 seconds of speedrunning makes me want to speedrun. On Saturday, I made the mistake of trying to update my Windows 11 image. So like the backup image thing you have? The one that I install on the computers I sell. Oh, right. Safe to say, it's been a frustrating time. Huh. Trying to update it. So like update to the next version of like of Windows or whatever, right? Spent so much time since then troubleshooting. Oh shit. Do you have any idea what the issue's been? Are you at least troubleshooting the same issue, or is it are you still guessing? Or maybe you're never guessing. My image is currently on 23H2. Been trying to get it to 24H2 working. Oh, okay. No, but like when you try to get it working, is it just like is it blue screening? Is it like just kind of like acting a little bit funny? Huh. Basically, Microsoft broke something, and they're too stubborn to admit it now. Man, that's too bad. Hope you get it working, homie. Hope that they get their shit together. And then something like this. Boom, boom. Monty Python's a good one. What's your favorite Monty Python, Jesse? Ooh, ooh. I like that. Kind of like this. Like it gives a nice like fading away appeal, or fading away appearance. Appeal. Don't have a. Oh, do have a boat here? I bet here. Sweet. I called my Betty boat. Has anyone ever slept on a boat, like on the ocean? I feel like that would get old so fast. I don't think I've ever slept on the ocean. I've slept on a waterbed before. Not mine, but that wasn't easy either, to be honest. Has anyone ever slept on a waterbed? Man. When I install it, Windows 11, Wiper's talking about, it won't get past the out-of-the-box experience. Basically, it says there's an error. Oh, okay. And that loops like that. Oh, shit. Huh. I wonder what the error message says. because that could be so fucking condescending. Oops, sorry. It's like every time. Oops, sorry. Not too bad. Well, at least you got the right people looking at it, I guess. I think I could pick a favorite. Could probably recite Holy Grail. Holy shit. Let's go. Waterbeds do, yeah. It's not that bad. You have a waterbed? Worst part is the anchor watch? Wait, you slept on a boat? Tell me about anchor watch. What are you watching? That it's not letting loose? Like, get a better anchor so you can sleep. Okay. It's not that easy. Really? Wow. So do you have to just kind of like just stay on deck? So I've been on a few boats before, but man, I've never slept. And I've told you guys, I've only been sick on a boat one time, and it was scariest. Well, not scary, but like being sick scary. I was like, I'm puking so hard. Man, sorry, I built graphic. Regular fishing, it's all good, it's all normal. All of a sudden, the horizon disappears. You can't see any land anymore. And like we're in the Caribbean Ocean, and like I remember the way, like the whatever they call it, the whales, like the way that the waves go. Like when you're at the bottom of the wave, like the waves are above your head. So you're going, so the momentum that you feel going like up and down these huge hills over and over again. Oh my gosh, even think about it now, I'm getting sick. And I never got seasick once in my life. First time I did it, I was like 20. I was 30. I was almost 30. 30, 29, I think. Yeah. I got so sick. Anchor watch, you have to rotate through the night with other people. Make sure that the anchor doesn't move and that no one hits us. Oh shit. Man, fair enough. I wonder if that kind of job is eventually gonna, you know, get worn away by better technology and better whatever, but like I don't know much about this stuff, and sorry if I'm sort of speaking way off here, but it seems to me like having to wake up and stare at an anchor to make sure it does its job. You feel that somebody should be working harder on anchors at this point, if we still have to do that. But then again, I guess you could say to yourself, it doesn't matter how good the anchor is, if it ever lets go for whatever reason, like you're fucked. So it's like you got to watch it, no matter how good the anchor is, you're gonna watch it. So you're saying loads of other people having those issues too up there? November, so ideally, let's get it updated before then. Oh, 23H2 is an EOL in November. You gotta get out of Dodge, huh? Is that why you're updating? A good reason to update is because your current situation will no longer work post-update. Cool, dude. Keep me updated. Huh? I'm not sure how to do this. I might just leave it like this for now. Have like a little lip there and have this. But no, you know what? No, screw it. If I can bring it all the way down, I can do a window, I think. I start thinking of all the fun blocks I can use to make this look better after I'm done. Okay, now these have pretty big windows. I don't want to do a square though, I don't think. Because if I do a square, I feel like it's gonna look too... I don't know why. The scale feels funny if it's that. So let's try just the single slits like this with a double between it. See how that looks. You know what? Since Endstone isn't free, I might as well collect some of this. We did double up by accident, so don't want to waste it. I guess Guild Rush is over now. That was a good one this year, eh? Did anybody catch any Guild Rush? It's always fun. It was a Boy Scout trip. Oh shit, that sounds amazing. We were living off a boat for a week. Oh dude, that sounds amazing. Yeah, that sounds like the perfect time to be doing that shit, dude. Hope you had fun. Anchor watch is more for people not paying attention and hitting the boats. It's like, that's different, right? So then again, it's like I'm gonna be a fun devil's advocate here, right? Because it's like fun being annoying as fuck. But like I'm like oh look, so like let's say you're driving like across country for whatever reason. Oh, Doggo's gone. Let's say that's me. Let's say your dog driving across country, and let's say you pull the side of the road for a nap. because you have to. You're like passing out, so you pull off. It's not like right at the edge of the street, but like you pull off. Let's say you pull off. You're like, you know, like 20 feet off the road or something. I don't know. And you pass out. That's like saying sort of like someone's gonna have to wake up every hour and take shifts to make sure that somebody doesn't hit us. it's like I get it. The sea is not the same as the highway. These are very different places. But I kind of mean like with GPS and all that kind of stuff these days, you'd have to be pretty fucking negligent, right, to hit a boat ever now. And I get that's easier to say, you know what I mean? But like, you know, fuck, with the green and the red lights and shit, like if you hit a boat, you're doing something really wrong. Right? Just like if you hit a car, you're doing something really wrong. But it's almost more understandable to get in a car accident than it is. I don't know why. Maybe it's just pure numbers. But so I'm always like, man, like if you have to like, and I think that honestly, I trust Utah. Utah's making the right call. You got to get up and check if you're getting hit. You got to make sure you're safe. All that kind of stuff. But it's funny to think that like that you know what I mean. It's almost like that we don't trust GPS and light yielding and sort of like people's intelligence or whatever over like just not like smashing into us. And I'm in that boat too. I don't trust people for shit, so I would definitely be on that team looking for that. But that sucks. It sucks that people suck so bad that you have to make plans for them to suck. All right, I think we're pretty good over here in terms of shape and stuff. I'm happy with that. Now we have to do a little bit of work, obviously, up here at the top. We got to get all these railings and stuff, and then we got to do a shorter one down here, which I'm guessing I made this way too high, so we're gonna go up probably two max, and then I'll pull these down. And then we'll have like a little roof here. So pull these off, and then I'll just put a couple blocks that way just to kind of like dictate what we're doing here to show that it's going to kind of be a flat thing. And then that's it. And then we'll go over the other side and try and repeat this in a way that's not too repetitive. So it would be like that kind of. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to move up a little here. This goes all the way up to the tip of that, which is actually kind of fucking perfect. So if we did this... Yep. Let's kind of bring that up like that to start. Dun, 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 dun. Let's look at that. I don't know, that's pretty good. I mean, we're not like, you know, not perfect, but that's pretty good. Let's start fucking with the windows at the top here, and we'll get like the caps on these two. But if another boat is coming right for you, what exactly are you meant to do? Shine a flashlight at them and yell. I love that answer, because that's actually the real, like that's what you do, right? But it sounds, when you don't know what, it sounds crazy when you don't, you're like, okay, like there's nothing. Like, look, when you get on the water, you're putting yourself in danger, right? Just like when you get on the highway. You need to trust that everybody else on that road or on that waterway has some intelligence, right? Because the answer is nothing. They're gonna smash into you, right? Do whatever you can to get their attention. Yeah, you got horns and you got, you know, like lights and all that kind of stuff, right? But since Windows 11 doesn't officially support the hardware I'm installing, Windows Update will only install security updates, not feature updates. So that's the issue you're finding? Huh. I guess that makes sense why, right? Because it would kind of go through that process, but then as soon as it went to the features or whatever, it would just poop the bed and restart. Didn't really get to see much Guild Rush this year. Yeah, I got to see a couple hours, and I was really, really impressed how big it got, and you know, they really made a lot of money this year, so good for them. They did an amazing job. Proud of those guys. You don't understand how dim those lights are. My tiny camping light was way brighter than those lights. Are you talking about like the lights on a boat, like on the bow? I almost said the tip. On the tip of the boat, the bow. You know what I mean? Like the double lights in the front that you're supposed to yield to or whatever. Like those are, you're right, those aren't super bright. If they're facing you, they're super bright. Right? So at least you would see the person coming at you. I guess the person that was about to hit you wouldn't see you. Yeah, the red and green ones, exactly. And same thing with buoys too, right? At Utah, you still got the red and green on the buoys. It's just like, it's kind of like, I think there's a lot more stationary buoys out there than there would be boats, maybe? You know, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if that's the case, you figure that buoys would be in big trouble then. If that many people are smashing into boats. You know? Ah, damn. This makes me fear the water. I don't mean that. I spent a lot of time on boats when I was younger. But you gotta respect the water. That's what an old man with a hook arm told me once. Oh, and if you're curious as to why I can't just clean install Windows 11 and be done with it, I pre-install some software such as Google Chrome. Yeah, that's what I imagined happened. I imagine you had some sort of thing set up, but couldn't, like, all the stuff that you pre-installed, would it be pretty easy to kind of redo that and kind of just to get it working with whatever you have, like Chrome, Microsoft? Microsoft Office, maybe that's more of a bitch. Yeah. Just meant to help steer around ships, not to see you where the boat is. You mean the lights? Yeah, they're not supposed to illuminate. If you look in the distance and you see a red and a green light, right? You're supposed to yield around the one color, right? So there's always the red will always be. I'm probably wrong here, Utah. Red on the left, green on the right. And then so as you're seeing these lights, there's two lights. There'll always be two lights, and they'll be pretty dim, right? But you'll see them through fog, and you'll see them whatever. So you don't know how big the vessel is. You don't know anything. You just know it's coming at you, and you know which side to go on. Really, that's what it comes down to, right? Boys have brighter lights. Oh, good call. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe that. Yeah. But if they're only bright, if they're facing you, then why have a circle of them facing all directions? I guess as like if you're good point, because I guess that like it would be confusing for somebody coming at you from the side. Maybe to see that, maybe that would kind of mess with people's like perspective and stuff. But if you see the two lights, then you know it's kind of coming at you. You know you have to deal with it. Maybe, I don't know. But imagine if you're a vessel that's sitting in the water. I don't know what the rules are here, but why not light the shit out of your boat? Like, just lights everywhere. Because I just realized this, you can't, you can see them coming, they can't see you, but put lights all around your body, like LEDs, like light them up while you're sleeping. There's nothing illegal about that, I'm guessing, right? Boys have brothers. Because then it's too bright for people to sleep. Oh. Huh. That's where I pause. That's where I pause. I'm like, good sleep, not dying. It's like, I don't know. Put a face mask on. I get a decent point though. If you're living on a boat as your life, then yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be something important. Hey, how did you get here? Weird. Red right returning. That's how red is right returning. Red right returning. Red. So you yield to the right of a red is what you're trying to say, obviously, right? So I was backwards. The idea is that the user can go through the out-of-the-box experience themselves. I can't legally accept the EULA for the users, the software. Oh, that's nice. And it's kind of a nice little thing. I bet you a lot of people would prefer is to have that stuff ready. You know, buying it pre-built, like you've already kind of like, you know, you've already determined that you want to give somebody else the hard stuff. You want to plug and play, I guess, right? That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that way, bro. We had 2 boats out there for the trip. Also, the lights can mess with sea life. That's an even better reason, honestly. Utah. That's it. That's one I can't even comment on. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm assuming kind of like similar to like birds, right? Not that they're there's birds in the water, but maybe fish and certain sea life kind of use the sun to orient. Maybe, and that could be like that's why they say like turn the lights off in buildings when it's nighttime so the birds don't fly into them, which I think is a good idea, right? It costs more money to turn them on and off, but that's only because people are still using those high-intensity halogen bulbs or whatever that have to warm up and shit. Once they all switch over to LEDs, then that won't be a problem anymore. I'm going to move on from here now. We're going to have to actually make this roof a little higher. It's going to be interesting, though. I think I'm going to have to kind of start from here and work up this way towards the top and then come across and then come back down. It's gonna be a fun roof to build. I did see Barracuda. I swear I'm with those. I know what they are. The very good close during that trip was a scuba trip. It was snorkeling because the asthma kept me from scuba. Oh, gotcha. That sounds like fun. Scuba can be a lot of fun too, especially if you can hold your breath for a little bit. Well, maybe the asthma doesn't help, but there's actually some pretty cool things you can do in certain, maybe like more like established areas. Like I did a lot of work in the Caribbean islands on like a golf course for a while, so I have some experience there. And they've got a few different types of scuba diving you can do with an apparatus. Like you can have just a helmet on your shoulder. And my sister and I actually tried that when she came to visit. And it's as cool as it sounds. You just have this thing that goes on your shoulders and kind of like cinches in, and then you can walk around to the bottom and just kind of like talk and whatever. It's pretty interesting. But yes, yeah, definitely scuba could be a problem then. Yeah, I agree. Good idea not to go to the bottom of the ocean. This building is called. I can never remember what the hell it's called. It's a British building. It's the Wentworth Coal Building. I don't know. It's the Wentworth Woodhouse or something like that. Wentworth Woodhouse. This thing. Here's the full version of it. This is what Rue wanted for his mansion. So as you can see, it's gonna be interesting to when we have to start doing the gradients and making the colorization and stuff, because a lot of coal came in and kind of caused this really interesting black smudges all over the buildings. Look at this. So we're gonna have like all these dark down here. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but I'm very excited to give it a shot. We got some bricks kind of coming through, which is different. I don't know. The Wentworth Wood something. I don't know. Rotherham. There you go. It sounds like that's where Robin Hood's from. You think I've been there? Yo, how do we do so far? Probably not very good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh shit. I was really excited to start this because I've never built a reproduction of something, and it's the first time I'm actually trying it, and it's fun. I feel like it's less pressure. If you're trying to figure it out, more pressure than trying to get it identical. Obviously, the Back to the Future one was done, but that's different, I think. Well, yeah, let's try and build the other side, I guess. How many blocks do we go out here? From fucking hell! You bastard. Do I have a lantern or a light? A lantern. There we go. Let's use that. Cool. Okay, fine. One more down here. There. Way better. Cool. There's probably like 8 or something. It sounds like a place that you would take an 8-year-old to. Oh, these structures they used to, they brought coal here back in the day. Oh. We gonna McFlurry? no, I'm joking. It's probably interesting. But yeah, you take your kid to historical places like this, right? When you go as a teenager, usually you go with like a what am I trying to say? Like a fucking hell. I mean, that's probably fine. It's probably fine. You go with a Mickey or something. Damn it. Okay, let's okay, rock box doesn't really have what I need. Where's all my stone? Right here maybe? Is there stone in here? Okay, no snow. Snow to fix this. Snow fixes all. Okay. Okay. So if you scuba with asthma, there's a slight chance your lungs might explode as you come back up to the surface. Oh. I mean, it's probably fine. Shit, dude. I mean, how true is that? as we're done. I mean, how true is that your lungs will explode? Because here's the thing: your lungs will explode if you come up too fast without asthma. My parents used to take us stuff like that. I don't remember any of it, much of the thing I did. You're not gonna know how important that was until it's too late. I know what that means. I don't know what that advice means, but I mean that. I don't think we'll ever understand what sort of what we're gifted, what we learn, how we grow by going to these strange, boring ass like historical trips as kids. But damn, does it help us? Like, not only does it like give us like a place and sort of make us feel more humble and sort of like there's been a lot before us and shit, but like, kind of goes to show you that a building you might be looking at might have a lot of history to it. It might be, we don't always just kind of like, you know, judge things too quickly like that. I don't know. And it's important. I think that's something I never really thought about until now. But yeah, man, those little trips and stuff as a kid, not just to keep you busy, man. I think they're pretty important. Ground you or whatever. Was told that by a doctor, had to get signed to a scuba. Doctor didn't sign off. Oh, hey, I believe it. Like, I'm only asking because I'm a certified diver or whatever, and it's true that anybody can have that issue, you know, get the bends or whatever by not paying attention to decompressing and stuff like that. But I think that I would say all day long, I would bet $1 million that your doctor was right and that you shouldn't go scuba diving if you have asthma. I don't know if it would explode your lungs though. Maybe. I think that anyone could have their lungs exploded if they did that because just due to the fact that, you know, you need to be careful. But I could imagine having weaker lungs making it really difficult and dangerous, which is why I wouldn't suggest doing it. But yeah, I think that anybody could have a real bad issue if you came up too fast or whatever. But I think that, yeah, people with asthma would definitely probably have a hard time down there. I guess maybe if like stress kind of stuff gives you asthma, maybe if it's like what's the word? Environmental things maybe that give you asthma. Maybe you'd be safe down there. You know, I wouldn't want to risk it. Don't make me tell my diving story again. I'll do it. Yeah, it's too bad. The ruptured lungs thing is called barotrauma. Barotrauma. That makes sense. Yeah, lungs rupturing. The story I have actually is very similar to that. I'll just tell the ending of it because it gets too big of a story otherwise. But I was down at like 137 feet with my diving instructor after I got my certification for the first time, and we were really deep reef, checking out some do I have a, no I don't, checking out some coral and stuff, and as I was kind of maneuvering around the coral, my secondary regulator got caught up in one of the plants or whatever, one of the life forms, and got yanked and popped my diaphragm, the rubber diaphragm on the side that like goes in and out as you breathe, and it was my backup regulator. So I still had the one in my mouth, but this one started just pissing oxygen out. And we're so deep that we had to actually decompress twice before we got to the surface. Otherwise, we would have had, you know, like could have had like some serious problems with carbon monoxide in our system. So I'm staring at my regulator valve, watching the needle like dip as I'm in the dark ocean in the middle of the bottom of the fucking ocean, and luckily I'm with a certified diving instructor, so he kind of his instinct was able to kick in a little bit. So first thing he did was give me his secondary regulator off of his valve because mine basically emptied out in like a minute. It was completely gone. We were at the bottom with no air, so I had to take his secondary regulator, and we were both breathing off of his oxygen as we were slowly hitting the surface. So we're supposed to stop, and we're sitting there waiting, and we're waiting as we're watching our oxygen like deplete, and he's like trying to calm me down because I'm still like my 8th dive. I'm pretty new still, so he's trying to calm me the fuck down because he knows the more I breathe, the more like we're sucking his oxygen. So he's watching, he's like fucking chill, man. He's like, so like we finally calmed down, and so I remember like we got so close to at the very end, we were coming up, and I remember just pulling so hard on this thing, not getting any oxygen, that eventually I just like spit it and went for it when I could see like the light at the top. And I remember swimming towards the top, like gasping for air, and it was like it felt like a movie and shit. But like it's no joke. Like it just kind of taught me that right then and there, being with that instructor, being like it would have been so much more dangerous for us if we had gone up fast and had the decompression sickness than if we had gone up too slow and like passed out from lack of oxygen. Like the second one would have been better than the first one. So like it shows you how fucking serious it is. Asthma and scuba, that's a combo I swipe left on. Basically, a symptom of asthma is not being able to fully get air out of your lungs due to that water pressure. Oh, so air out of your lungs in any way. So like Is it like, okay. Would you, so like, that wouldn't, obviously I think I know the answer to this, but trying to get a definition for asthma, because I don't have asthma, and my family, I haven't had a personal family member. I've had friends that have asthma, nobody close enough that I can really learn as much as I wanted to. So I'm guessing that if you had some sort of allergic reaction and your throat swelled up and you weren't able to breathe, that's not asthma, but that's the results of asthma, because you can't get air, out of your lungs, not in. Oh, that's, you just blew my mind. I didn't realize that. Is that what asthma is? You can't get air out of your lungs? I learned something. If that's true, that's crazy. Very interesting. Now, man, think about that for a minute. Partly? Dude, that is so interesting. Because getting air in is the problem, right? I had that issue with my wife once. She got an allergic reaction to some nuts that were brand new to her, new allergy. And it like closed up her throat, and we were like, had to drive to the hospital. But like, you can't getting air in is horrifying, but not being able to get air out is a very interesting thought to me. Very interesting. I can look up asthma. Yeah, the rupture in lung. Yeah. So gets due to the water pressure, the air gets squished down, so there's more stuck. And when you get it back up, the air, that excess air will expand. It could easily cause my lungs to rupture. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're not able to get that oxygen out of your lungs. You can't. Wow, dude, you really just. I feel like you really taught me something there, Utah. I appreciate you. Huh. I had no idea. I always thought it was more of a trouble getting it in. Like you hear people with asthma like trying to breathe, but maybe they're just like trying to get that air out or whatever. Brand new. Very cool stuff. How you doing, big man? Hope you have an amazing day today. Hope all is well with you. Doing a little building, doing a little vibing. Chatting about diving right now. You ever gone scuba diving? Let's get this junk out of here. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna count these over and make sure that we have the same width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, disk recovery. That's right. Your Windows got messed up, huh? Wiper's talking about Windows being a bitch today. We should have a Windows sucks convention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, was it one block down from here? No, it's even with that. Okay. Is there any other ways to make snow, to stop snow from forming besides like, string or torches? It's just slobbing everything would be one way to do it. Gonna be another 17 hours for your disk recovery? Wow. Windows doesn't suck. So it's the hard drive that did it for you? I remember, for some reason, part of me thought that Windows was partly to blame, but I guess it was just the hard drive. So that's 12, okay, and then it goes back one up there. So can we, yep, okay, that looks correct. Yep. And then that went up 2 more blocks. Yes. So go like this. Wish I could be driving instead of being stuck on my home office right now. Oof. Oh, diving. Oh, shit, dude. Where would you want to go diving? Have you ever been diving before? Or is it something you want to try? Both are good. Yeah, I'd love to go diving too right now. I think if I was going to have to go, I wanted to plan a diving trip. Like if I had one more chance to go somewhere nice, definitely Australia, I think. I would want to see Great Barrier Reef for sure. It's like the Mecca. asthma attack when you can't get it in. Asthma can also cause you that you can't fully empty your lungs. No one completely empty their lungs because they would collapse. People with asthma just have more excess. Wow, this is interesting. You don't know why? Yeah, I have no idea either. This is brand new to me, so I'm kind of, my mind is a little bit blown about this. And it, you know, I'm already starting to get over it. You know, it does make a lot of sense, you know. But just knowing something and thinking one way is something your whole life, even if it's something small they don't think about very much, having that corrected can be a mind job. Getting oxygen out makes a lot of sense. One of my SSDs was only giving me 10-15 minutes before blue screening. Oh, so panic and hurry, I made a partition my external HDD to act as a recovery disk. Doing so accidentally formatted the whole drive. Oh no! Oh wow, that's the whole story. Oh shit! I was gonna say that's epic. Nice job with thinking about that. But then I guess the slip click undid the good idea. Oh wow, that's crazy. Formatted the whole thing, which was on my. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that the fact that you had all your good stuff on that for 20 years. I wonder, anybody, do you think, White Bear, anybody, is disk recovery any easier based on time since data loss? Because I know it's like the most expensive thing in the world to get data recovered, so I wouldn't recommend anybody does it. But I'm just wondering if it happens earlier, if it's any easier. Because there's a lot of programs you can download for free that tried to repair drives. They do their best. I don't know if they ever work or not. Never had a full-on asthma attack, but I've had partial ones. It's awful. You can't take a deep breath. Just show shallow breaths. Like, we all have fears, right? But like, I feel like going to inhale and there being nothing there is one that we should all just have quietly in the back of our heads. Like, I don't want to go there and fear about that anytime, you know, in general. But I'm just mean like, shit, man. I think about that a lot. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. Like, if I went to inhale and there was nothing there, like, man, like, what would you, like, because you think about it, oh, what happens if you all of a sudden you choke or whatever, right? Like, man, like, you got to call somebody quick. But man, that's some freaky stuff. So I definitely get that. Anyone in the world can relate to that being a problem or that being a fear. Something I've always tried to do, says Big Man, due to me being from a tropical country. Let's go. We were just talking about that. I spent a lot of time in Caymans while I was working for golf courses down there. So I have a little bit of Caribbean experience. Where do you know? Try not to obviously dox yourself, but what part of the Caribbean are you from? That reminds me, I do have external STD that I need to send in for data recovery. The thing just isn't detected anymore, so it must be important data on there. How much are you expecting to pay, White Bear? Sounds like you've done this before. No, it says it gets more expensive and time consuming the older the data is. Oh. So then it would be cheaper then. Like, the answer is yes then, I guess. Because I was like, would it be better? Because this just happened to Jesse. So I wonder if Jesse, like, checking that out now versus later. Oh, you're from Colombia. Oh shit, beautiful, dude. Oh, that's cool. I had one friend from Colombia when I just moved to the city for a few years. But other than that, I've never been or know as much about Colombia as I should. Very, very cool though. A nice warm spot for sure. I did a bunch of work in Mexico and stuff, so that's not close to Colombia, but I mean that's closer to the position on the equator, I guess, right? So in terms of temperature and stuff, I think I might understand a little. That's cool. How is Colombia? Good, no idea. Never done it before? Oh shit. Okay, all right. The way you said your message so chill and nonchalantly made me think this is like old news for you, but just chill. No, not the long recovery. It's the bothering me. Absolutely. So luckily it's an HDD and not an SSD, so the stuff is easier to recover. Shrugs. Okay. What's the worst part? Is just the fact that it happened. I get it. Like, you don't have to tell us what's bothering you. I'm sure a lot of things bug you about it, you know. But just trying to make sure that, you know, I'm just trying to, I guess, talk about options, and in case anybody else is wondering about this stuff too. It's the organizing of the files afterwards. If your data was recovered, would it not be organized in the same way as when you lost it? I know nothing about this. I've never done it either. I figured it would pop up in the same way, right? Why do I figure that? Just straight up assumptions. Straight up assumptions. Stone. Because they lose all their properties when that happens? Oh, wow, you know a little bit about this, Jesse. Should be asking you. Not kind of. That really does suck, dude. I wonder if you could use some sort of an artificial intelligence device to, like, you know, look at the image or whatever and determine, based on your rules, where that falls into or whatever. I love thinking about what AI can do now. I love and I don't love, but I mean, it's interesting to think about what AI can do now, about how our future is going to look. I'm trying to accept it. I'm trying to just completely be like, you know what, it is what it is. I got no problems. I mean, I'm not trying to. That's originally how I felt. But everyone in the world, it seems like they're trying to scare me. But I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Everyone's freaking out in the fucking 80s when computers started becoming a thing. Everyone calm down. Our world's going to be better. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm going to end up with 20 years worth of files with no folders for them. Oh my gosh. Like, I joke, but maybe you can get some sort of software to help with that. Basically, just all dumps all the files in the folder. Would they still have, like, is metadata the right term here? Would they still have some sort of metadata or something attached to them? I got a file folder full of unorganized stuff and SD card data off of. Honestly, I haven't bothered to try and organize it yet. Oh. So you have done it once before. Huh. The only time, look, one time I used to work, when I used to work at, for a very big golf course in the area here, they created a drone operator role. And since it was kind of fairly new, like the drone I worked was the DJI Phantom, like the very first one they ever made. It was a while ago, and so you know things were kind of new. And I happened to have we were building a golf course essentially. We were rebuilding a 9-hole part of our course. So they were filming all of that and documenting the whole shit, right? So I was flying the drone like every single day, and at one point they were using some sort of radio device. I can't remember exactly what it was. It might have, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know. I don't think it was a walkie-talkie, but it was something that they were using that was sending signals out. And I guess it's synced up with the same, I don't know, it was a 2.4 gigahertz. I don't know what it was that I was using, but all of a sudden my drone just shot off like to the right, like a fucking bat out of hell. And it just took a full right turn and just took off. It looked like somebody just grabbed it and ripped it. So I was like, it smashed into a tree like 2 fairways over. And the hard drive got corrupted, so we looked into it, and me sending the little SD card or whatever, they wanted like $1,000. It was crazy, man, the amount of money they wanted. We just said it. We said fuck it. The footage isn't worth it. But I can imagine that being maybe cheaper to. I don't know why it was charged. I don't know why they were going to charge us so much, but maybe it's better. Maybe it's a better price if you do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what makes it better. That sounded way too expensive, though. I'll tell you that. It's 2 terabyte hard drive. Oof, recover a lot of stuff that's probably been deleted, that I probably deleted 10 years ago. Hey, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll find something that you can't believe you deleted, and you're like, oh, I can't believe I deleted this. I don't know. I did it myself once. The issue is that the partition became raw rather than NTFS. The drive itself was still detected. Huh. So that's the issue that broke your drive, was that it turned into RAW, or when you tried to recover it, you were able to recover it back into RAW? Huh. Because I figure if you had your data like labeled as RAW or whatever, then at least that's something you can work with, right? At least you have the data, but you may end up with more stuff than expected. Most recovery programs recover the trash you later. Yeah, that's what she was saying. That's what I'm saying. You could have 10 years of trash too. But then again, wouldn't you need like maybe possibly 4 terabytes of space then? Because obviously you delete stuff and replace it on your hard drive, right? Like you'd have to, maybe, I don't know. Like do they like give you your data back in like a few different drives if that happens? Like, you know what? I'm asking questions that you guys probably don't have answers to. Yeah, probably end up with pictures of X's and files I'd rather not remember. I guess if you deleted it, there's probably a reason you deleted it. I guess, right? Good point. Fair point. In the same folder as my art. Yeah. You know what? Hey, wait, if you're storing, well, no, I was gonna say pictures of people are definitely goes in art, but I don't know why I was thinking of like data. Like, oh, you're gonna get your ex's phone number. I don't know why the fuck that would be in there. I don't know why I thought of that. But I was like, why would that be in your art folder? But that's where photos go. Photos go in the art folder sometimes. I have my associate's degree on computer science. Oh shit, big man. Let's go. GG, buddy. Congratulations on that. Data recovery is a topic most of us avoid due to the difficulty. It seems to be something that most credible places kind of wag their finger at. say I'm not really touching that. Like, I don't know. I'm just a Best Buy. I don't know. I'm guessing something like that. But the smaller guys, aka the internet trolls that have one single ad, right, about data recovery, seem to be very confident, meaning that they probably don't care if they waste your money, but the bigger ones probably do care. So I think that makes sense. That kind of adds up that it seems like it's a bit shifty. If you know, there's not like a standardized price or standardized belief that it's gonna work. I don't know. Interesting. Computer science sounds interesting though. I remember when I went to school, when I was getting my degree, I remember computer science was obviously a thing, and I'm not that old, and it just it was, but it was a newer word. It was a newer public phrase, and I remember just like my imagination going wild, thinking, wonder what they do. But now I think I know. Having made a couple mods myself, and like, no, I don't like mentioning that first, considering the fact that I never used any of the mods I made. But I knew my way around a PC now. I keep backups now, but would kind of nice to recover this stuff off this 1 terabyte SSD. It was full of recordings. Oh fuck yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I lost something that I completely deleted myself too. And it was a lot of footage and stuff like that too, but it was older raw footage that I was never going to use. But I'm still kind of like, yeah, it would be nice to have that. Was it 2? I keep on going back and can't count. 2. 1, 2. Is it flush with the bottom? Yes. That's true, unless you do a military grade. Oh, okay, wait. Oh wait, no, because when you back up a file, it doesn't actually delete it. It just classes the storage space as empty until it needs to write over it. It gets overwritten next time the space gets something saved on it. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's true unless you do a military grade wipe. Military grade wipe. Ooh shit! Is that when you take the hard drive straight out? You chew on it for a little while. Let me put it back in. I used to every time I had a PC, I would take my hard drives out, like deleted disk drives, and like keep them forever. I probably still have a stack of 4 or 5 of them in a box over there. Why? I've got nothing valuable on there. I just was always told to be careful. So I didn't know. Don't like Click, you're old. Don't lie, Click, you're old. Oh well, you don't like me because I'm old. I'm kind of old. But I'm living life to the bestest of my ability as an old ass. Oh gosh. Oh, that one just took me for a ride. I started with Rikuba. It's gonna take 30 hours. Someone's using a demo of some program called Active File Recovery. Ooh, a demo. You're gonna find the exact file you need. They're like, give me $75. After I found it. Thank you, big man. Appreciate the suggestion, homie. Until I moved at a box of hard drives, probably have some small as like 2 gigs. Oh wow, back in the day, busting out them 256 kilobyte drives. The drive actually showed up. Okay, you know what? Let's count this. I think it's 12. I have to count. I know we already did the counting. It's fine. We can just go 2 in, go 3, and then 3, and then 3. Okay, 2 in. Let me go 3. Then 2, 3. Let me go 3. Was there just 2 windows? No, there's 3, right? Yeah, 3, 3, and then 2 at the end. 45. Shit. Was there 1 block on the edge of that? 2 blocks. Okay, something like that, right? Hey, welcome back, Mama. It's so great to see you, homie. You know what I'm asking? The drive is just not Seagate, right? What's it with Seagate? Why does everyone hate Seagate so much? Is it just like bad production they do? WD? I hear that too about Seagate. Like it's just like you hear that hiss among you know, fellow gamers and stuff. Just like when you get a new drive, people always ask what it is. If it's Seagate, you get. It must just be bad experience, right? Like people like bad reputation. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Seagate's got a bad reputation after the 30% failure rate. Yeah, that sounds about right. The 3 terabyte drives over a decade ago. Wow, 30%. And that's what's always bugged me about drives too, is that like there's just this understanding in the industry that there's no guarantee it's gonna work. It's like, what the fuck? What other industry can say that? You know, what are they just gonna be like? It'll work most of the time, but you're probably gonna like go and buy a drive off of Amazon, like straight from like WD or something. Like I don't know. Like I feel like there's always gonna be like a little thing at the bottom saying, "Hey, this is not guaranteed to work." And I'm like, what the fuck? Can't we? I get that it's complicated junk, but you know, so is heart surgery, and that shit's a lot more reliable. Okay, maybe I shouldn't compare the two, but one of them is just as important as the other. That's all I'm gonna say. There's nothing wrong with. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting it was user error. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I keep on. Honestly, I keep forgetting about that part. Yeah. Good point. Fair enough. But then again, if there was a user, like it sounded like you, like the way you said it. It's almost like you accidentally made that mistake, which, you know, makes sense to me that you wouldn't do it on purpose. So like, is that like the design error, or is that sort of a human problem that something is even like, it's even remotely possible for somebody to like misclick in a series of ways over a very, very short period and delete everything? Like, I feel like there should be like, look, I'm the one that complains about the "Are you sure? Are you really sure?" like the question pop-ups that you get after you do things. But I don't know, man. I feel like it should be really, really hard to do stupid shit like that. And I did the exact same thing, Jesse. The only reason why I feel like I can speak on this is because like 2 PC upgrades ago, not this one, but the one I did before that, my older PC, my first PC that I ever streamed off of. When I was bringing everything over, I had everything brought to my drives. I was just moving everything over to my external drives just to make sure it was all safe, and then I was going to do a regular move over, and I was paying super close attention because it was my first like nicer PC, and I was really, really wanted it to go well, so I'm paying really close attention. I took 2 seconds just to like not think, and I was like, oh, what's this? And then I went back and clicked a button, and it was that fast, and I deleted like an entire like 100 gigs, like, and the thing popped up, and it slowly, but like it just didn't click in what I had done. And I watched the loading screen delete everything while I was doing something else. I had deleted a lot of files. And I remember I was at a VC with K Dizzle, I think, when it happened. And I never heard the end of it, but no, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes, I guess. I watched the progress bar on mine, so on the all that's how to do my Windows install a bunch of games. There's a big issue with Seagate drives that were the same faulty tech involved, and Seagate decided not to reimburse you. Oh, so that was their mistake that they were able to we were able to prove, or people were able to prove that was negligent, and instead of them, you know, reimbursing the consumer, they just moved on and pretended it didn't happen, put their fingers in their ears. Yeah, that's not a good way to keep your customers moving into the future, is it? Nope, not a good one there. That's a bad idea. I went to make a new partition for my external, didn't expect to wipe the rest of the drive. Yeah, it should have been super clear whether or not you were formatting a new partition section, or if it was the whole drive or whatever. Yeah, that should have been uber clear. I think it would, but it did. So shrugs. My bad, I guess. Yeah, honestly, you're taking it really well. A lot of people, you know, have a hard time accepting it. That's me. So I spend like 2 hours trying to undo it instead of just accepting it and moving on. So it sounds like you're doing it the healthy way. And let us know if there's anything we can do. Obviously, there's not, but you know, you never know. We're always here to help. How'd you do, homie? How'd you do, Cole? If anything, we should be yelling at ScanDisk for giving me shitty SSD. Fuck you, ScanDisk. Yeah, I can yell at ScanDisk with you. It's the newer of the two. When I bought my drive, when I bought my new PC, I had 2 drives. I had like the main C drive, and then I had like another drive in it. And the main I only had the C drive, and I was gonna have to buy a new one because I didn't want to spend the money because he wanted more than I wanted to pay for that drive. So I just waited and I was gonna do it myself. My PC started blue screening the first week I got it. My brand new like $2,000 fucking PC started blue screening. So you know, brought it back, and he ran a bunch of tests. He's like, I have no idea and everything. And I did run my own tests with like Mr. Sir and whoever else was helping me. Mr. Humane, I think, was helping at that point. And we thought it was the video card, and he wouldn't exchange it. The guy was like, he's like, no, I'm not gonna open this box, give you a brand new fucking video card because I can't find anything wrong with it. It's not the video card. I don't know what it is. He's like, so he's like, I think it's the drives. I think your drives are fucked. And I was like, all right, well, fine. I'm like, give me a new drive. I'll run some tests, and then if it's not, you give me a brand new fucking video card, no questions. He's like, all right. So sure enough, like a few days later, it crashed again. But then when I went back, he swapped out the video card, and then he just left the new drive in, which was like, I think it's like a 5 terabyte drive. So now I've got that too. So I've got, I don't know, it's 5 terabytes. I think it's 2 terabytes actually. Sorry, that's too much. So yeah, I got that one too. So it's pretty nice that I have a choice between 2. But right. But the point is that it was the video card, and not the disk drive. But obviously, you know, the amount that drives fail these days, that obviously you got to start there instead of the video card. I guess I don't blame him for wanting to start there. Want a bit of advice? Spend a little more time. Go grab a business drives. Huh? They get more fault range than commercials. What? You making that up? I'm joking. I'm sure that's true. Business drives. I don't know. Personal drives. Business. Huh. Interesting. What's the cost difference? Man, I compared shipping. External hard drives have more linear pricing. Wait, external. Interesting. I never heard this before. This is the first time I've ever heard of these kind of drives. Very cool. I mean, I'm not going to find a nice, easy answer for cost comparison. I'm guessing you pay a little bit more for the better drives, right? I'm just wondering how much. Very cool. Very cool. Didn't know about that. Hey, welcome in, Amanda. Hope work's going amazing. I make foods. What are you making? Oof. Maybe some canned soup or something would be nice. It was a scan disk that I had to recover. Drive off of. That thing sucked. The drive itself still worked, but I don't trust my data with it. No, that's what's important, right? The important thing is trusting them, right? Because like out of all the time that, you know, out of all the drives you buy, I guess 30% of them aren't going to work right. But you know, all that time that you're using with the drive, like, I don't know, man. Like I would rather, how do I like not trusting a device, whether that's like a hardware in your PC or like a medical device. Like not trusting a device is just like constant like extra stress in the back of your head, right? Like it's like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? And anytime your PC makes a sound or hums up or fires up a little bit harder, you're like, I don't know, man. Like I would much rather, like that's worth money to me. You know, just knowing that it's gonna work or whatever is just worth money to me. 1, 2. I don't think I'm the only one, right? That's, you know, there's a name for that or whatever, right? But okay, so this is as far as we're going on this side. I think what we should do, look how perfect this lined up here. So I think what we're gonna do is fill this in, just so it kind of hugs the wall like that one did, and then we'll have it kind of come up and then kind of like move off like this. We'll naturalize it a little bit, but yeah, let's do that. Now, if we went back over here, this piece goes up 2 and then flops over. Yeah. They get more pricey, but last longer, and they have more range and faults. It sounds like it, and I'm just wondering what the difference between price would have to be for me to like even care about that. Like it sounds like I would definitely go for the business one. I would rather pay a couple extra bucks and have that oh shit, I was one below, and have that peace of mind. That's what I'm trying to think about. One below the ledge. Okay, that's why. Oh baby, baby. I want the Jack Black version. What's the other guy in Tenacious D's name again? The ball guy. Fuck, I feel so bad. And that's gonna make my point that I'm trying to make, is that it sucks that they have such a great group, and you know, even movies like Pick of Destiny and all these great movies. Kyle Gass, thank you so much. I as soon as you said his name, he's gonna fall into one of those pits where Jack Black got way too famous. You know what I mean? He's always been great, right? I've been a Jack Black fan since the beginning, but like, I mean, like, got way too famous where, yeah, Kyle Gass is going. Kyle Gass is gonna have a lot of yeah, but well, yeah, I guess my point's still being made. Like, I'm sure he has his own band. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that he has to do to sort of to like, cause he's I don't know. I understand, Jesse. The point I'm making is that Tenacious D, even when you're like, you've obviously seen a Tenacious D live performance, right? Like, it's all theater, right? And I feel like even though they're like a really great pair, and even in like their movie that they made a few years ago, like I think they did a good job demonstrating that. But I think that even in their show, there's kind of like even though Kyle's like kind of like the drama queen, like I feel like Jack does kind of like get like the front runner vibe, you know what I mean? And maybe has since the beginning. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. But like, yo. But because of the fact that he got so huge in his later career, because he was always a big celebrity. He was always an A-list celebrity in my opinion, but he got so big lately that I feel like it's his live shows are gonna change. You know what I mean? Moving forward, like I think that like it's not gonna be the same dynamic it's always been, because now they're gonna have 1,000 Minecraft kids there and all those other things too. And I feel like Kyle's gonna get lost in the ether, so to speak, which would be crazy. But I don't know. I don't know about the Kyle Gass Express. I know about Tenacious D. They've joked about it on their albums. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's not something that they're not unaware of. Cool. Well, we're getting there. We need to obviously build this thing up a lot. We have to have the big, the roof and all the pillars and stuff. This is getting somewhere. Why don't we throw some stone back here just to kind of try and fill this out? See how it looks. Is killing me. I'm just confused. Remember Shallow Hal? What a good one. Indeed you can. I'm currently eyeing up the 28 terabyte recursive drives. $340 for 28 terabytes? It's a fucking steal. Wow, price really goes down as you move up in space, doesn't it? Like, I mean, like, sort of compare, like, it doesn't. I mean, it obviously goes up, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? The type of growing, like, it doesn't grow exponentially. I don't know the word I'm trying to think of. Maybe I don't know. It's, that's, yeah, $300 and something sounds nothing for, like, never ever needing a hard drive again. Or space again. For personal use, at least. Obviously, for a business, that might not be enough for, you know, one day, but... Wow, that's a good number. I don't know why I was thinking like it would be thousands or something like that, but what is it for like a 2 terabyte drive these days? External drive. Let's say external drive. Couple $100? Couple $100? We could put some sort of lip there. What we could do, ooh, you know what would be nice? I don't know what to block to use, but just for now, what if we did this? Oops. There's songs on certain Tenacious D albums where they just flat out point out that Jack has gotten way worse, has gotten way more popularity. I mean, they should, right? They should, because their whole point, they're a comedy duo. They're great musicians, but they're a comedy duo, right? So I think it's important that they mention that. Like, it's like the elephant in the room. And I think there was even there were like undertones of that in their film that they made too, The Pick of Destiny. It's called The Ballad of Hollywood Jack and Rage Cage. I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, they would have to mention it. Like, it's fucking. I love Jack Black so much. Like, you know what? Like, favorite. I know what I love. One of the most things I love about him as a celebrity. I don't love things about celebrities, right? Like, I don't know celebrities. I'm not a celebrity guy. But like, Jack Black is very famous, and like, what I love the most about watching little clips of him when he's walking around and shit is about how he interacts with like paparazzi and shit, and like, you know, just how he reacts itself is cool enough. But to hear him explaining why is so cool. How he's like, he'll, you know, if you've ever seen him, you'll see he just likes to like. He likes to just be really like dramatic, you know, very quickly, and sort of like just be very, very flamboyant and crazy and just cause a big scene, right? And somebody asked him why he does that at one point. He's always on. Yeah, right. Now here's what I think part of the answer there is. A WD one is around $70. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm buying the wrong drives. Yeah, so someone explained that to him, and he said that he hates paparazzi, right? Obviously, everyone does. He seems like kind of a, you know, more of a private guy in a way, but what he does is he doesn't want it to get to the next level. So he's like, he doesn't want them to chase him. He doesn't want to make it where he's all of a sudden this thing that they're trying to get a hold, and like his whole life is being like, he never wanted that to happen. That was his biggest fear. So the way he got around that was he said he gives them exactly what they want right away, and way more than they wanted. So they just turn around and walk away. So like that's why he's always kicking the camera like he's a ninja, and he walks right up to them and he'll be like, and he'll make weird faces into the camera, and he does that all the time because he's like, they'll go away if he does that. I thought that's so fucking amazing. I'm like, he just gives them what they want. He gives them their clips. They go and post. They don't want to fucking be there all day either. And then they walk away and they give him his privacy. I'm like, if fucking Britney Spears did that, yeah, I love it. It's so good, right? He's just like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, I'll give them what they want. Get that in my face. And he doesn't respect them. He does not like them, but he seems very respectful and okay with them when he's there. And I think that's another thing that I think he's really, really good at. That maybe is helping him as well, is the fact that he can kind of, you know, almost manipulate and like gaslight them into thinking that, you know, he's I don't know. I'm done. I like Jack Black. I'm a fan. Is there anybody here who's excited for Happy Gilmore 2? And if you are excited for it, are you excited for it for the same reasons that I am? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it went straight to Netflix. Like, good. That's where it should be. I think I commented this one TikTok post, and I got like so many like polarized responses to the comment about like when the trailer was posted, there was like so much shit being talked about in comments. I just popped in there. I was like the only people this movie is for the ones who saw it in like 2001 or 1998 or whatever it was, right? That's who this movie is for. If you didn't see this movie back in the day, walk away, because it's not for you. You know what I mean? And like, it seems like that's kind of like everyone kind of is in that same boat where it's like, it's gonna be awful, right? But like the nostalgia is gonna be so hard, and it's Adam Sandler, so he's gonna play it pretty straight too, and he's not gonna overdo the goofy, I think. You sent me a clip to illustrate? Ooh, nice. Thank you. I love a visual. I love a visual way of understanding. This is exactly one of the clips I was thinking about on the beach. This is exactly one of the clips I was thinking about. How do I make this bigger without? Yeah, perfect example. He's like, I just want you to leave me alone, so I'll give you what you want. Oh, it wants me to open up Discord because I copied the wrong link. Boom, 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 boom. What? No. I just copied the real link. Maybe I didn't copy. Hold on. Crying out loud. Is this the one where he asks if the camera's rolling? This is a different clip. This is a different clip. This is him on the beach doing the same shit in different clothes. So good. And like yeah, the one I saw, he's even more insane. And he asked first if it's on before he starts freaking out. Jack Black, is this camera on? Yeah. Seriously? Why don't I get audio from this? Oh. You son of a bitch. You recording? Just a weirdo. I'm recording. And then just walks away. Oh, here's another one, yeah. Anyway, you get it. You get it. Yeah. That's funny. Oh. What's with the clips, Alicia? Oh, thank you, Ro. Wait, same guy recording, but really? That's weird. That's weird. It did seem very similar, didn't it? After I watched them back to back, it did seem like almost maybe they were taken on the same day or something. Maybe he was just bugging the same. Maybe it was his friend. You know what I mean? Maybe those are actual clips. I don't know. I can never believe anything you see on the internet, right? You can never believe anything you see. Returns to my luxury timeout spot. Ooh, we need mansion drama, or I guess the word. I'm back. I appreciate. Welcome back, Alicia. Don't worry about them timing you out. I appreciate you around here. Let's go to sleep because this blizzard is starting to get me. But wait, we're starting to have a house, guys. I mean, it's not like anything like our first mansion yet, because our first mansion is like finished. I love like flying through here and just like jumping into the bed and like just jumping into the bed and laying down. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Close though. Close. Doom 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 doo. Dude. Oh yeah, I went in there to sleep, but I didn't sleep. Can try playing something while this disc recovery's going. Wish me luck. Ooh, good luck. What are you gonna play? Hope you have a fun time, my friend. Damn it, Ro. You want me to build this house of yours? It's starting to look good. We have a lot of coal to add to it, but as of now, the structure is forming. We're getting there. The roof is probably what we should think about next. So we have to get this balcony to come around here and kind of maybe turn this way. I don't know, and then I guess it'll get lifted up a little bit back here and maybe continue along and then just come back down into here. And I'll make that into a square, and then this will just kind of like finish it off down low. I guess this top piece will be the big one, and then so this big thing will be a square, and then it'll kind of come up like I said, the roof, and then it'll go this way, and then it'll come back in here on an angle, and it'll be lifted up kind of like that. Man, I'm talking a lot because there's a lot to think about here. Yeah. Oh, one second, mate. I gotta be right back. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yes, I'm here. I am probably gonna have to go soon, which sucks. I'll be able to come back on and play in a bit, but I'm gonna have to get off stream. My wife is leaving for something. She has an appointment for something, and I left the kids for a few hours earlier. I think I might have to kill it. So we've only been going for 4 hours. I know usually we do a 5-hour stream, but we're gonna cut a little early today. We did have some fun visiting an old SMP though. Mama, it's so great to see you, homie. You can't get on till late tonight. Busy bee? Yes, you are super busy midday. And that sucks so much for us because we love having Mama here so much. And the fact that we had to change to a time where she is busy makes me sad to the depths of my heart. That is the truth. But we're going to get it worked out. We're gonna find a way to make life work for the time being. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this is looking better. We're getting there, guys. I'm going to try and find a way. I think that if we take stairs off of that roof and use slabs instead, we'll be able to make it a lot more shallow. It's just not working. It's just way too tall. You know what I mean? So let's try and figure out that next time. We'll work on the roof. And I think, honestly, I think that if I was able to focus, today was not the day. But if I was able to focus, we could probably get the rest of the building built in one stream. If we just really sat down and just placed blocks. So, it was fun indeed. Yeah, it was a really good chat today. You actually kind of killed me today with the chat. I could not. Oof, webs changed. Okay, big man. I appreciate you so much trying the TCI. Today we are on vanilla. Now this gets a little bit confusing. Where vanilla modded back and forth, but we do have the website clipwellgames.com does have a drop down menu that shows the modded stuff as well as the vanilla stuff. So here it's cobwebs. Here the command is cobwebs. On modded, it's webs. And that's just because if we did the same command, it would kind of be a bit of a mess trying to set it up. Another snowstorm. Dang damn it. But thank you so much for popping at the CCI and giving it a shot today. We do have some new stuff I think on modded to play with, I think. But yeah, there's always new things around here. Yeah, thanks for the fun time, guys. I'm gonna probably raid out to somebody, I think. Yeah, we've got a few people, so might as well raid out to somebody who's having a fun stream today. Let's see. Yo, Sizzlesaur. I love streaming early, man. We get to raid Sizz. Sizz is streaming Minecraft, guys. Corrupted Tree playing Minecraft. Cold playing Kingdom Come. Very, very cool. Genfire playing Minecraft. Awesome, awesome. Good homies here. Man, tons of homies playing today. Let's go to Sizz. Sizz sounds like fun. Honestly, yeah, of course. Come on. We're big fans. I think a lot of us are big fans. I'm lurking there right now. I'm gonna raid myself over here. So this is a nice chill stream. Man, do I love it over there. Go enjoy, guys. Show some vibes. Show them what we do around here. White Bear, Mama just DK. Oh no, Mama's here. We can do a raid for Sizzlesaur, a raid command for Sizzlesaur. Yeah, we'll show some love. They're playing in All the Mods 10. We know a little something about All the Mods 10. We're gonna be playing All the Mods 10 tomorrow. We're gonna be really close to the end of Forbidden Arcanus. So look forward to that. Go enjoy Sizzlesaur. If you have lots of tips from All the Mods 10, you can go and share all that stuff. And man, do I love you guys. I appreciate you being here all day today. We'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait. Stay well, stay safe. I love you guys tons. There's Sizzlesaur. We're covered. That was a scuffed raid. Is what it is. Love you guys tons. Peace.